Can I speak? Hello.
Yes, Mr. Afan, how are you?
Uh,
Mute YouTube, please, so we don't have
hello.
to
Yes.
mute YouTube, please, so we don't have to double voice.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Can you mute YouTube so we don't have double
Pardon?
voice? Mute YouTube so we don't have double
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
All right. So what do you want to say to us, Afan? Our topic today is about rape. Do Islam forbid rape as long you are a Muslim?
Is that the topic? Because currently, since I was following you,
Hmm.
you were speaking about polygamy in Bible, right?
No, today,
Related.
if you see the title, we have a title. You can read English, right?
Yes, I can. I
Okay,
do
the,
read it.
the title is a Muslim. He said to us, Islam is a religion that prevents rape. Is that true?
Yes, it is true.
Okay, what is the law of rape in Islam? Can you give me the law?
The law of rape, is it? I'm sorry, but I'm not that familiar with the law of rape. But then I believe
No,
that
no,
in
no, no, no,
Islam
no,
it
no, no.
is
Hold on,
prohibited.
hold my friend. Hold. You just said to me, yes, Islam forbid, but you don't have, you are not familiar what it's forbid. So how you know it's forbidden, but yet you are not familiar with it? How you come to the conclusion? And right away you give me an answer in a second. Says yes, Islam forbid. Where we can find in the Quran verse it says that
All right. So,
you cannot rape.
all right. So, as far as how my upbringing goes,
Hmm.
right, or I can talk for most of the Muslims that I know, we have certain rules that for which we have to abide to, right? So, you can't interact with a woman before marriage, like any sort of interaction, physical or
This is not my question. This is
anyway,
not no no
unless
no.
it's
This is
for in a
this is not my
workplace or
question. You
unless
see,
for
you
purpose.
have a book. You have a book. Show me where in the book it says you cannot rape a woman, and if you rape a woman, the punishment is the following. Can you show it to me?
No, I'm not going till the rape till raping a woman. That is a very big crime. What
Where
adultery?
in the
Like
Quran it
ad-
says, okay, my friend,
adultery.
in the Bible we have verses saying if you rape a woman, you're going to be put to death. What is the
Hmm.
punishment of rape according to your God teaching?
All right. Can you please give me at least a few seconds so
I
that I
will
can
give you
just
I will give you
confirm the
five
right
I will
answer?
give you 5
Because I don't
hours.
want to be incorrect while speaking
No
to you,
problem.
right? Because I don't want to be wrong, sound wrong,
All
right?
right. Okay.
All right.
I,
Just a few
I will
minutes.
give you 5 days.
You'll give me?
5 years to find me a verse in the
No,
Quran against rape. I will give you
no,
five
no. No.
centuries.
I need just 5 minutes, please.
Okay, no problem. I will
All right.
call you
Thank
back
you.
in 5 minutes. All right.
All right. Please, huh?
Okay, sure, no problem.
Thank you.
All right. So Muslims right away they say to us, Islam for sure forbid rape. Okay, I like that. Show me the verse. I want to see it. 5 minutes. What 5 minutes? I will give you 5,000 years. What 5 minutes? What 5 hours? What kind of God? He have verses about you can eat alone and you can eat by yourself and you can eat at home. He have time for that silly topic, but he don't have time to make a single verse in the Quran about what is the punishment of rape. Never mention it, never spoke about it. Why? It's not exist in our life. There's no people rape in the Middle East. We have the land of angels. Rape there is a frequent news. It's not a news actually. This why nobody talk about it no more. So why the Quran forget to talk about something very extremely important? The Quran have time to tell us about silly stuff. The ant speaking to Suleiman or speaking to her friends, and Suleiman he heard her speech. Suleiman he investigate a bird who disappeared, and he said if he did not give me an excuse, I'm going to take his feather one by one. He have time for that? Suleiman have a flying carpet, but he don't have time to make a verse about rape. Not a single one. Now this gentleman he said he need 5 minutes. Let us see how long the 5 minutes will be. 5 hours, 5 days, 5 years. 5 centuries. We will see. What do you think, guys? Is he going to come with something? Fadi saying والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون. What does have to do with this, my Fadi, you are taking too much hashish, Fadi. Those who guard their vagina, what does have to do with this? What is the punishment for rape? Where is the verse in the Quran says if somebody rapes somebody, this is how you punish him? Hmm? Where we can find it? So you Muslims, you quote for us from the Old Testament verses saying that if a man and a woman they do etc., the punishment is death, but you cannot quote for us a punishment from your Quran for rape. That's embarrassing. I guess the 5 minute is over, isn't it, guys? Is the 5 minute is over? I think it's over. Let us call him back. There's a person who told me he wanna go to the bathroom 10 years ago. Until now, he never come back. Yes, my friend. Did you find the verses?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, Christian Prince. Hi, Christian Prince. Sorry for this thing.
Hmm.
And I know everyone are, and including you, are questioning about how much time would I take. But truly, I don't want to sound incorrect or offensive. And if I'm wrong, I'm the person who accepts my mistake. But then I would really request you for 5 minutes more, right? Because I'm just working on that. Please.
All right, my friend.
Right?
I will give you. Okay, just text me after whatever. I like to
Yeah,
talk to
I'll
you
text
actually.
you and I'll just
I
let
like
you
I
know, right?
like to
Because
talk
I
to you,
don't
but
want to be
I'm
wrong
telling
or I
you,
don't want to
you
be
know,
offended,
I'm telling you,
right?
don't waste your time. There's no verses in the Quran for rape. You're wa-
All right, then I
you are
would be
wasting
corrected.
your time. You will never find it.
All right, I'll try my best, right?
Okay, but
It's a
I'm
win-win
I'm
situation,
telling
right?
you from now, my friend. You
Either I learn or I would teach,
all right?
right?
No problem.
So
Okay, call me
hopefully,
back if you don't find it. Just call me. I said I don't find it. I mean, what a big deal.
yeah, I'll sure call you back even if
All
I
right.
don't find it, so
Yeah.
that I learn something from you.
Yeah. Try Google. Prophet Google is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Who is a Muslim want to find us the punishment of rape in the Quran? Hmm? No punishment for rape in the Quran. Why? Interesting. So Islam have time to talk about all kind of crazy stuff. Book of wisdom. This religion is really book of wisdom. Like the Quran have time to tell us beat your wife, which is, by the way, a process of rape. It is a processing of rape. Why? Because when the Quran says you can beat your wife if you feel she is rebellion, and one of the biggest rebellion for a woman if she don't like to have sex with her husband, she don't feel like doing it. So what do? According to Islam and Muhammad, you can beat your wife. That is an encouragement of rape. You use violence to force the women to do what you want. And if they obey you, don't beat them no more. Violence and rape is legalized in Islam. Not only you cannot find a verse in the Quran forbidding rape. No, it's the opposite. Because even if she is your wife and you force her into sex, this is rape. Rape is taking a person against his or her will to bed. As simple as that. That is rape. She's your wife or not, doesn't matter. And Islam teach nothing but rape. And look, all the Muslims, they are in the chat. Not even one of them he would dare to say you are wrong. I challenge you. Like I appreciate this gentleman from India, I guess, or Pakistan. He called, at least he's better than the rest. He's trying his best. What do you think, Muslims? So if we go back to the comment where the Muslims, he supposedly trying to get us busted, and he said the following. He said that America is not based on a Christian value, and the proof is the following. Yes, Muslim.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What do you want to say to us about the topic, my friend?
Brother, I just got a few minutes before I can leave.
Always you
Because
have
I
a few
mean,
minutes. You
it's
know, all
almost
Muslims, they call me either they are driving or they are eating.
no, no, because it's almost iftar here, man.
All right. Okay. And
So
what, I mean,
if
why
you
you
have
call
the
me? Why
guts,
you call me and you have only 5 minutes? What about you call me when you have
because
5 hours?
because I'm gonna stop it deceiving in just 5 minutes.
Okay, what do you want to say to us, Mr. 5 Minute?
All right. So you say we can rape women, but that's not true, man, because in the hadiths it mentions that verse. It says there are steps in that. It's not like rape what you mean, like today you grab a woman and then you do or whatever.
No, there's a
It's now
steps.
you're gonna
Okay, so you are saying there's a steps to rape a woman in Islam.
no, but it's not the rape thing, man. It's just like I just woke up, so my brain is
Okay,
still,
your wife,
So
she don't want to go with you to bed. She just disobey you. You told her go to bed, take off your panty. She don't want to go there. What do you do next?
all right,
You
I
beat her.
followed those steps, and
What the
these
steps?
steps are
Okay,
like
tell us the steps. What is the steps?
all right, you're gonna split the beds, so you're not gonna sleep with her.
Split what?
You yeah, you're not, you're not gonna talk to her like. It's not like I'm gonna rape the raping thing. It says in the hadith you are not allowed to do rape.
Where
It
it says
says
in the hadith? Where it says in the hadith you cannot do rape? I want to see that.
yeah, but I gotta eat in just a few minutes. I'll tell you. I'll show you, brother. I'll show you soon after I'm done eating.
Okay.
All right. But it says you're gonna split the women.
Eat and get some vitamin and etc. Because we want a strong answer from you. I'm waiting for you. All right.
All right.
You promise
if
me
you
you
got
will
the
call
guts
back. You
and
promise me after
right, brother.
you promise me after you call, after you eat, you will call back, or you will.
Yes, I promise you.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Right.
No problem.
Yes.
I'm waiting for your answer. Thank you. All right. You know, they call me. Either they are driving, or they are sleeping, or his mom is not there. I mean, not this guy, all of them. And the gentleman, he said to us, he need only 5 minutes. What 5 minutes will do for you, my friend? What 5 minutes will do for you? Yes, my
Hello.
friend. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Christian Prince.
Welcome.
Yes, sorry for the wait. And yeah, so coming back to the topic, right? So that what has the Quran have to say about rape or zina, right?
Yeah, what Quran says. Good to us. No, not about zina, about rape.
Yeah, rape. All right. So what Quran has to say about rape, right? So in this, I would be very frank and very open, and I would agree with you, right? So there is no verse equivalent to there's no verse which states that about modern rape. So I'd agree with you.
About modern rape? Modern?
Yeah, the modern definition of rape, right? Or rape in general,
rape.
Right? There's no.
Okay, so there's modern. So why in the Quran? Thank you for agreeing, because you saved the time. You know, otherwise we wait for 5 years.
Yeah, true. I didn't want to waste anyone's time. Right?
Why Allah? He forgot such an important topic to talk about it. Do you think this is a mistake?
So I'll just go through my understanding, right? I don't want to be offensive or be wrong,
No, no,
but
my
then
friend.
as
You
far as
see,
what my beliefs go,
Listen, listen.
talk
For
about
me,
that.
I like you to be offensive, uh,
Hmm.
but truthful. No problem. Be offensive.
No, no, but like, all right. So my culture and what I've learned, it prohibits me to. I'm an Indian, by the way, not Pakistani. So Indian,
I am an Indian too.
right?
By the way, I'm an Indian too. You know.
All right. It's
Yeah,
nice to
because
meet you.
according to the Prophet
Uh,
Muhammad, Adam, he was sent by Allah down to Sri Lanka. So obviously, I am an Indian too. So and I like curry. No problem.
is that like that? All right.
Yeah, this
So
what
yeah,
you
but
this
then
what your
what
Muslims
I
say.
believe, I'll just
Hmm.
try to be clear with what I believe, and then we can have a discussion about it, right?
Hmm.
Right. So what I have been taught and what has been said in Quran, right?
Hmm.
I can't quote you the exact words, but I can go through it again. But I don't want you to. Don't want you to waste. I don't want me to waste your time, right? So I'll just tell you what I know.
Hmm.
All right. So I know that we shouldn't. We should lower gaze whenever we meet our counterpart, any female
Hmm.
person, anyone, right?
Hmm.
So whenever we meet them, we have to lower our gaze.
Hmm.
We shouldn't have any physical contact unless it's for work or for passing some object, right?
Hmm.
Beyond that, we shouldn't have any contact whatsoever,
Hmm.
right? And committing zina, right? Zina
Hold on.
includes anything relating.
Hold on. Did the Prophet
Hmm.
of Islam allow you to suck the breast of women who they are not your wives?
Did he?
Yes, did he? I'm
I'm
asking you.
sorry. If you can just please correct me, I'm unaware of that exact line, right? Because I don't go through that in such deep, right? So can you just tell me if it is or if it's not?
Well, I'm asking you,
Yes.
did that happen that the Prophet he order
No,
women?
I am just requesting you as a
Hmm.
question back,
Well, here
requesting
we
you as
go.
in, if
The
you can just educate me on that,
Yeah,
right? Am
well,
I allowed or not
no,
allowed?
no problem. Your prophet, a woman, she came to him and she have a guy inside the house who is not her husband. He's like a slave
Hmm,
or something. So,
hmm.
and her husband don't like this guy around, in the house because he's a man.
All right. So
Okay.
this is in Quran. You are stating a verse
No,
from Quran. I'm
this is in
saying
the
from Quran.
hadith. This is in the hadith.
No, but our argument is on the verse in Quran, right?
My friend, a verse in the Quran, no problem. But you said that a
Hmm,
man is not allowed to
hmm.
touch a woman. She is not
Yeah. True.
his. Okay.
Right.
So how you are not
Right.
allowed to shake even hands with a woman? She is not yours, but yet
Yeah. Yeah.
you can
Right.
suckle a woman breast.
All right. So can you just quote me the exact hadith so that I can just have a look into
No
it, please?
problem. This is Sahih Muslim as an example.
Bukhari.
We can show it from Sahih Bukhari.
Okay.
A woman, she
Tell
came
me.
to the Prophet. Her name is Sahla bint Suhail.
I mean, just a second. I mean, कौन सा वो? Just
You can open YouTube, but just be
is it in
sure it's
on your
muted.
video? Is it?
Yeah, it is. But just be sure, please, to mute the video there as a sound,
Oh,
so you can see only
oh.
without hearing the sound.
Hmm,
Yeah. So here
hmm,
you will see a woman. She came, and her husband he have a problem from a guy who is living with them in the home.
hmm,
And she said, "My husband, he is not happy with this guy." You know.
hmm,
So he said to her, "Your prophet," he says, "suckle him."
hmm.
The woman she said, "How I can suckle him, and he is a grown man."
All right.
Hmm.
Allah
So,
Messenger said he is a
what
young man.
what kind of religion? The religion is forbidding you from shaking hands with women, as you said, and I'm just repeating
Hmm.
what you said. But you can suckle
I
a
mean,
woman
possibly.
breast who is not your wife. She is a foreign woman for you. What kind of a
Right.
prophet? He says to you, to your wife, cover yourself. Hmm? Yet,
Hmm.
with my respect to your wife, I'm not talking about you, she can take her
Right.
breast out and she can give it to a stranger just because he
And
is
I
coming.
believe what you are stating is not out of context, right? Because I can see only your video. I just want my friend to cross check. That's not out of context, right?
No, no, no. This is what it says. The story is in front of you. You can read it all, my friend. You can read it all. I'm not. I'm just showing you in the screen. What the screen?
No, you have just that part
Even the women. She
open.
said, "How I can suckle him? He's a grown man." I mean, listen,
Right.
listen. With my respect to your mother, this is not about again. Don't take anything personal, please.
No, no, but
Is
then
it
just
appropriate?
be a
Is it
little careful,
appropriate?
right? Because
Hold on, hold on. Is it appropriate even
you
for
tell
your
you,
mother?
just be careful with the words, right? Please.
My friend, is it appropriate for your mother or my mother to suckle me or to suckle you now at this age? Is that appropriate?
No, it's not appropriate.
That's disgusting, correct?
Right.
Okay, so if we cannot do that with our sons, How in the world Muhammad is asking your mother or my mother to give her breast to a stranger?
Okay. I mean, खाली ये करो. खाली context
Which
देखो ना.
hadith number कौन सा पूछो?
Can you just tell the hadith number, please?
Sure, no problem. Give me a second. I will show it to you on the screen. And this is again, this is Sahih Hadith. So, you know,
Book
Right.
of which? Book of?
Book of
here we go.
सही hadith देखो. Book of Revelation. Try करो ना. Online search करो तुम्हें खाली book of कौन सा सही hadith कैसे?
नहीं सही बुखारी च है.
सही बुखारी.
ये पूरा सही बुखारी च. सही बुखारी में book number book of कौन सा?
Okay.
उसमें
He'll
books
tell
names
us.
है separate. 97 books हैं.
Okay.
उसमें से कौन सी book?
Why your friend he don't get with us in the conversation? No problem. He's welcome. He speak English.
Yeah, he's in the conversation.
No,
He's
he
in the
can,
conversation.
yeah, he can speak to us. What do you want to say? So what do you
Yeah,
think?
no, he just wants to know is like I want to be more clear, right? So if you can just mention me the verse or
We just want to know the book of, like in the Sahih Bukhari,
Yeah,
which
this is
book did
Sahih
you
Muslim,
refer to?
the one in front of us. This is Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 1453A, and this is the English reference.
1453. Just a second.
I'm showing it to you on the screen actually.
or
Hmm.
one.
No, showing us on the screen.
I mean, close no. All right. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
No problem. No, my
All
friend.
right.
I'm
So
here.
in the
I'm here to
meantime,
talk to
right,
you. Don't
we'll
worry.
I'll have a look into it. So
Hmm.
just that's there, right? So it's not clear for me or you. But then, if this is the case, right, what do you suggest should be my way to go, right?
No, I'm not suggesting to you. I'm saying to you, my friend, that Islam speak about things, but
Right. All right. So for now, hypothetically, right,
but
because
in
it's not clear to me.
yeah,
Hypothetically,
okay.
let me assume
let me explain to
that
you.
you're right.
Let me explain to you.
Right.
No,
So
no,
I'll
no.
accept.
Don't assume I'm right. I'm not. I did not say anything. I did not say anything. This is
No,
not.
no, no, no. Just to carry
My
forward the
friend,
conversation because it's not
I
yet
did
confirmed.
not
If it's
say to
confirmed, I'll
you,
accept it.
my friend, I did
Right.
not say to you my opinion yet. I just showed you what your prophet said. So if you say, if
No,
I agree with what you said,
that's the thing, right?
this
So
is not accurate.
there's
You have to
one more
say,
verse
if
in
I
the
agree
Quran
with
that
my
I'll just
Muhammad.
relate it to you.
Yeah.
I have been said, right? I've been said that whenever you hear any information from the other person, right, you confirm it thrice before you pass on to the third person. So that's what I've been taught, right? So I'll just confirm it, and once I've confirmed it, I promise to you, and we Indians don't break promises. So I promise to you that I'll be calling back and I'll be accepting that you are right. All right, but till then I would need time, right? It's not a
Okay, so
1 hour
now,
process or a 1
okay, so now we go back to our topic.
Yes.
Is rape forbidden in Islam? You showed me that a woman she should cover herself, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
etc. But you know, Islam allow you to do many things. What about you agree with the women to have sex without marriage? Can you do that in Islam?
Sex with?
Without marriage.
Sex without marriage.
Yeah.
Right. So this I'm sort of familiar with it, right? So Abraham, right? Ibrahim alayhi salam, as we call him, right? He had a second wife who's not his not second wife. He had a partner, second partner who was not his wife.
No, she
right?
was
But then
his,
they
no, she
have,
was his wife. No, she was his wife. He married her.
No, the second person was not his wife. There's no mention of
she
it.
was the maid and she became a wife. He took her as a wife.
Did he?
Yeah. Now I'm asking you. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about a man.
No, I know that I'm trying to answer.
I'm talking about a man.
Let's
No, hold
just
on,
finish.
hold on.
Then you
hold
may
on.
correct me.
No,
please.
I'm talking about a man. I'm not talking about a slave. I'm not talking about a slave. Take it easy. I'm not talking about slave. I'm talking about a man. See a Muslim woman. He says to her, "I want to have sex with you. How much you charge me? Is that lawful in Islam or not?"
Pardon me, a man.
A man. He see a woman. He asks her.
Right.
Let us say you are going in the elevator and you saw a Muslim woman. You like her. You said to her, "I want to sleep with you." She said to you, "How much you pay?" You said $10. She say, "For how long?" You say, "For 1 hour." Is that legal in Islam?
I do not know that.
Yeah, this is what's called muta. This is what the muta is. The muta is a sexual contract agreement between a buyer and seller. The woman, she rent her private part to you. The man, he pay for the private part. So Muslims always, they say to us, Islam forbid us from having illegal sexual intercourse. But what is illegal for them? That is the strange thing. So what Muslims, they say that we are against adultery, but they legalize adultery. They say we are against rape, but they legalize rape. When Muhammad, he have sex with 6 years old girl, is that a rape or this is not?
Oh, so he was married to her, right?
But this
He
is a rape.
was
She's a
married to
child.
Aisha
But
Radhiyallahu.
she's a child. What rape? But marriage is about a man and a woman, which mean
Yeah, so
okay.
I'll just try to
Do a
come back
child
there,
at,
right?
okay,
Because
my friend, do a child at the age of 6 understand even what
hmm,
marriage mean?
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Do she understand what
So
marriage mean?
yeah,
Do she know what 6 mean? I mean, how you can agree? How you are a child? You are 6 years old or 5 years old, and then you say to me,
correct.
I
So
married her. Hmm,
Mr. Prince, can
hmm,
I just cut you in middle? I just have a few things to say, right?
hmm,
So can I just
hmm,
add on to that?
hmm.
So the first thing is that there are certain rules for marriage in Islam. I know one in that, right? That is the girl has to cross puberty, right?
Where is this
So
rule?
that's a condition.
Where we can find this rule?
All right. So the girl, as far as I have read it, right? You can rate or correct me on this itself. So I'm not a person who doesn't take corrections. I'm
No,
not
this,
that person who doesn't take
my
corrections too
friend,
well. So if you correct me, I'll
this
be happy.
rule
Yeah.
never exists,
Like,
never ever exists. Whoever told you that he's lying to you.
all right.
Hmm,
So I'll just correct that for myself. But then,
okay.
as far as what I know,
Hmm.
um, so you have to cross puberty for marriage, right? That's the rule, or that's the rule which almost
No,
all Muslims follow, as far
no,
as I know,
no, no,
right?
no,
So
no.
you may be right. I'm
That's
not
not true. That's not
telling you're
true.
wrong. So just hear me
That's
out,
not
please.
true. Oh, okay. You see, the Quran, even the Quran, says that you can
Hmm.
divorce children who they did not reach their menstruation yet. So how you are talking about, uh, uh, you know, uh, uh, you know, we cannot marry children. I mean, the Quran have rules about divorcing children. Divorcing what? Children's. So how
Mhm.
you how if the
So,
Quran.
Mr. Prince, just hear me out.
Hmm.
So, for marriage to happen, right, a girl has to reach puberty, a guy has to reach puberty. That's when
Not
marriage
in
can occur.
Islam, not in Islam.
All
As
right.
you see, this is Quran, chapter 65, verse number 4. It's
Hmm.
speaking here, this verse, about divorcing your wives, okay,
Hmm.
and giving you uh giving you options of divorce. And here it says, and for those a child, you marry a child who did not have, they did not have their period yet. All right, the children who you marry them who did not have a period, what we will do, how we can divorce them. So what we divorce the children, they don't have their period. Why do they have their period? Because simply they are still children's. All right.
No, I believe that is in context to if you're engaged. I don't think if it's married.
No, my friend, this is
Is it?
about, no. This is about the adda. You know what the adda is? Waiting after divorce. You have, when a woman she get divorced, she have to wait for 3 months. And this is again prove Islam to be false, because if Allah knew that there's no need to wait for 3 months to be sure that the baby, the woman, she is not carrying a child in her in her womb, there's no need for 3 months. But here the Quran saying, if you want when you divorce a woman, those women have to wait for 3 menses. The Quran says 3 menses, not 3 months
Hmm.
actually. Three,
Right.
between 3 menstruation. Now, what
Hmm.
about those who they cannot or they don't have period? Who are those? Those are the children.
Hmm.
All right. And you know what? I don't want to I don't want to be like I'm explaining the Quran to you from my own pocket. What about we go and see what the scholar says? What do you think?
Pardon me?
Can we go and see what the scholars of Islam say about this? I think,
No,
yeah, I think there's no problem, right? Let
I
us
don't
see.
want to cross check with that because I will by myself check it later on, right? So if I'm wrong, I'll
No,
happily
no,
accept
no.
that you're
Okay,
right.
my friend. Okay,
Hmm.
there is. Okay,
My statement still continues,
hold on,
right? Because
hold on. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. I just opened it. You know, thank God that the website of the Muslims finally is working, because usually it doesn't work. Nothing works in Islam. Here, al-Jalalain, Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is the official government website of the King of Jordan.
hmm,
It says here, and as for those women who you divorce them, uh,
hmm,
uh, like they have to wait for 3 months. However, there is a three kind. There is a women who they have no longer they have menstruation because they are old, or there is childrens who they never have their period.
hmm,
See it, and also those who have not yet menstruated because of their young age. Still they
Hmm.
have to wait for a 3 period, which is funny and very silly, because if she is a child and she cannot have a child anyway, I mean, why she have to wait for 3 months after divorce to be sure she is not getting baby? So here you notice the Quran
Hmm.
saying, giving you rules to divorce children. So don't tell me Islam forbid us from having sexual relationship with a child. Islam encourage you to rape children, because this is not marriage, this is rape.
Right. So if it's before puberty, it is rape.
It is.
But then,
Aisha
right. See, I
herself,
don't
okay,
want.
Aisha,
See,
Aisha when she have
I
6 years
just
old, when Aisha she
see.
was 6 years old, she was
Right.
in the age
So
of puberty or what?
listen to me,
Hmm,
please.
hmm,
Please, just a request.
hmm.
Right. So now, if I have to again cross-check your statement and to see the context, I would take time. So I just put forward my statement, and later when I cross-check, and if I'm wrong, I'll call you back and I'll tell you I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'll tell you back I'm right.
Go
Right.
ahead,
All right.
go ahead, go
So
ahead.
that I'll definitely do it.
Hmm.
Right. But what is my argument? Just hear me out, so that we can have a conversation about that too. Right. Let's not jump between Aisha's marriage to what Quran says about divorce. Right. We are jumping a big period here. Right. So my statement is simple. When Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Aisha radiallahu ta'ala, right?
Hmm,
So she was 6 years old, right? That
hmm,
was when he was engaged to her,
hmm.
and 9 years is when he was
No, no,
married
no,
to
no,
her,
no,
right?
no, no, no. Six. He married her.
And when was he engaged?
He married her. There's no engagement. He married her at the age of 6. Here we go. Let's show you the hadith. Here we go.
Yeah,
This
please.
is the hadith from Aisha herself.
Huh.
He did marry her at the age of 6, and he had intercourse with her when she is 9, according to Aisha. And this is
Yes.
Sahih Bukhari.
So yeah. So it's actually I have read the story and the hadith varies. I believe I'm not telling you this is the fact, right?
Hmm.
So he was engaged to her at 6, and once she got her period,
My friend, my
he
friend, my
consummated the marriage,
friend,
right?
my friend. She
So
got her
that is
period.
how I've read it.
She
No,
got
please,
her period at the
just
age
hear me
of
out, please.
9. She got her period at the age of 9. Secondly, she is his wife already at the age of 6. So the intercourse does not mean he did not have sexual contact with her. He had sex at 9, intercourse. Before that, he was
Yeah.
molesting her.
So
Now, listen. At 9, Aisha, she have her period.
at 9,
Yeah,
pardon me.
you said he did have intercourse with
Yeah.
her when she have her period.
Yeah. So
Okay,
my argument here
where
is
where it says that? Where you got it from? She's 9 years old.
where
She's 9 years old and she got her period.
no, it is. See, the thing is,
Hmm.
uh, the way your argument approach is a critical approach, right? So how can that be there? But
Hmm. Hmm.
but then my approach is more of an understanding approach, right?
Hmm.
Why could it be?
Hmm.
So then when I look back into the history, right, the puberty can start at any age. There are cases where puberty has started at 7,
Hmm.
at 8, right? So it can start at any age, and it varies from temperature to temperature. Like in cold countries, the average age changes, and
Hmm.
when in the hot countries, it changes.
Hmm.
So maybe it's nowhere mentioned, right? But maybe she got her periods at that time,
No, my friend.
right? Maybe
I
I'm
can
not
show you reference.
providing
You
to
see, you are
fact.
talking to Christian Prince. I can show you reference that Aisha, the Prophet, he allowed her to play with her toys until the age of 14, because even then, yet she did not have her menstruation yet. So she was a child. So she was playing with her dolls until the age of 14. And this is what Muslims they say, because she did not have her menstruation, this is why the Prophet he allowed her to play with her dolls until that age.
And which hadith? I'll just write it down. Tell me which hadith is
Okay,
this.
let me find it for you. Hmm. Give me a second.
Married her when she was 6 years old, and he
Consummated the marriage when she was 9 years old. Consummated मतलब he had sex
Um,
with her.
मेंशन इसके वीडियो में मेंशन है ना.
क्या कर का? हाँ वो तो उन्होंने भी agree करे.
She was 6 years old.
Married but consummated 9 years old.
इनका डिबेट करो 9 years में भी अभी
नहीं होगा इनका. उन्होंने ये सर्च करे.
okay, let's see. Here we go. This is Sahih Bukhari, and I want you to read with me, please, carefully.
Sahih Bukhari.
This is Sahih Bukhari.
Verse. Okay, verse.
Okay. It says here, I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet. And my
In the
girl,
presence of the Prophet.
yes, I'm showing you on the screen.
No,
And
it's loading. It's taking time. It's for some reason it's shattering, right?
no
Tell
problem.
me. Still tell me. I'll just
Okay,
note down the words and then I'll look into it.
you read it.
Tell me.
Do you see it now? You can read it. Go ahead, read it for us.
No, I can't. I mean, दिख रहा है क्या?
No, we actually can't because of some net issues. We actually cannot.
No problem.
We
It
note it.
says, it says,
If you can tell me the क्या था सो
I
chapter
will read
तो
it for
सही
you.
बुखारी
Hold
क्या
on.
था सो
I used
chapter
to
हाँ.
play.
Can you just tell me the chapter
Hadith number.
or hadith number?
This is فتح الباري في شرح صحيح البخاري, page number 143, hadith variant of 13, according to the website, not according to me. She says,
Tell me
I used to
number
play,
four
hold on,
one
my
forty
friend,
three.
let's read it. I used to play with
Whatever.
the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my
Or number one.
girlfriend also used to play with me. When Allah Apostle used to enter my dwelling place, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. Which means, between two brackets, it's not me saying, this is the Muslim translator. The playing with the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at that time, as she was a little girl, not yet reach the age of a puberty.
Hadith number पूछ रहा
143.
नहीं
क्या है?
Sahih al-Bukhari hadith number 143 is different.
क्या है सर?
The Prophet said, if
This
anyone
is
of you
Fath
having some
al-Bari. This is Fath al-Bari fi Sharh Sahih al-Bukhari, which means it is Sahih
Sahih
al-Bukhari,
al-Bukhari,
but the
right?
book
we
of
also
interpretation of Sahih al-Bukhari by Fath al-Bari.
No. We just want the number. The
My
book.
friend, it's in the
book of
screen. I just showed
book.
it to you.
the book
But the book of evolutions, hadith number 143, is it?
what you're quoting
No,
is
this is the
different.
no, my friend. Let me show you the reference again. Hold on.
Yeah. No, the net is loading. I don't know for what reason. It has become slow, right?
Okay.
So
The
I'm
book
really
of
sorry for that inconvenience. But then I'm cross-checking it on
the
Google.
book of good manner.
Book of good manner.
Okay, the book of Al-Adab, and this is the hadith. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6130.
Okay, hadith number 6130. 6130. One trick number.
Yeah.
So,
And we are showing it
right,
on the
so
screen. Yeah. So
okay.
now, when Aisha, she was playing with her dolls, she was doing that after the attack of Khaybar. At that time, she is 14 years old. Okay. So how
Okay,
you
I can
how you
now.
say
So
she is at that time still she don't have her period? So at the age of 14, this is mean what? 14, that's mean about 8 years after her marriage to Muhammad. Yet still she don't have her period. Right?
But that's an interpretation, right? That's not the actual hadith.
No, this is the hadith in front of you.
No, the hadith is the one without the brackets. I used to play with my dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to
Also used to play with
me.
when
When Allah's messenger used to enter, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. Right? So that's how the hadith is narrated.
Yes.
Now the brackets that you see, right, are the interpretations. Right? So that the understanding is better. Now the interpretations may vary.
My friend.
So as far as the hadith goes,
my friend, hold on. You say this is your Islamic resource. This is your interpretation and not my interpretation. So now you are telling me because it's Islamic interpretation you don't like it. I mean, I'm showing you the reference. So this is what you Muslims believe, this is what you teach, and this is what you say. So I'm not showing you my own statement. So she did not reach the age of property until she is over 14.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you in whatsoever. What I'm disagreeing with you is the interpretation, right? So what happens in the hadith, right? Unlike the Quran, the interpretations may vary. Like in Bible, can you just tell me how many different interpretations?
My friend, this is not an interpretation. They are just connecting the dot. There's a hadith says she was playing with her dolls at the time of Khaybar. Hold on.
Right.
Playing with her dolls in the time of Khaybar. Okay, so at the time of Khaybar, she was playing with her doll, but at the time of Khaybar, she was over 14. And Aisha, she's saying, I was allowed to do that. To play with what? To play with my dolls. So after
Yeah.
she became a certain age, he did not allow her no more. So she was allowed to do that for a reason, because she don't have hair puberty. However, doesn't matter
That
what the age is.
that's
Look
an
at, look,
interpretation,
hold on, hold on, hold
right?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The hadith in front of you
That-
saying it clearly that she is now a wife of the prophet, correct?
Hmm.
And now she is playing with her dolls, correct?
Which the same you're narrating the same
This is the hadith.
hadith,
This is
is it?
not, yeah, but we can show you many. There's many. This is not only the one. I can show you tons. I'm just showing you one. But we can
So
confirm now that we have a
just tell
wife.
me
We have a
this guy
wife.
referring to,
Okay,
so that I can just have a look into it.
we have a wife, and this wife, she is married to a 54 years old, and then he
Hmm.
became 60, etc. Still, she's a child. So now, after
No,
more
but
than
then
8 years,
Mr. Prince,
hmm,
my question is another question relating to the same hadith.
hmm,
Uh, Mr. Prince,
yeah, I'm listening.
hello?
I'm listening, my friend.
Yeah. I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's messenger used to enter, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them
Hmm,
to join and play with me. The playing the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at the time, as she was a little girl and not yet
hmm,
reached the age of puberty.
hmm,
Right?
hmm.
This is the hadith, right? Now,
Yeah.
he married him at the age of 6 and consummated the marriage at the age of 9, right?
Hmm.
Is that true?
Okay.
Right. So here there's no mention of her age
Where?
at this particular time. And now, since
No,
it
no, there is
states
a
that
mention. There is a mention. The mention we know that she Aisha, she
Hmm.
said he have intercourse with her at the age of 9. That's confirmed. So now she's in his
Yes, that's
house.
confirmed.
Okay, she is in house doing what? She's in his house
Hmm?
what? What now? Aisha, she is in his house, correct?
Yes,
Okay, she's in his
yes.
wife. That means she is sleeping with him already. But as you
No,
see,
no, no,
no. What do you
no.
mean?
See,
Okay, why she is in his house?
Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince, please, just no, Mr. Prince, just hear me out, right? Please. See, I'm learning from you, so if you can please make it
No
much more simpler
problem.
for me to understand, right?
Hmm,
So my point is simple. She married to him at the age of 6,
hmm,
correct?
hmm.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
And they consummated the marriage at the age of 9, correct?
Hmm,
Correct. So consummated the marriage means having the first sexual intercourse. That is right?
hmm.
Right. So there is a 3 years in between, correct? Now this
Until he
particular
have
hadith that you are mentioning.
okay, let us say okay, so we want to
No,
say
no,
to me
please,
that this
please,
is
just let me finish.
this
Just let me
okay,
finish,
okay.
please. So this particular hadith that is mentioned, that is, okay, कौन सा number? Page number 143, volume 13. In that, there is no mention of age, and but they state that she has not reached puberty. Is that right? So
Hmm.
that means it can be anyway before the age 8, any time before. And from 6 to 8, that is 2 years
My
of time.
friend,
In 2 years of time, a little girl
she
can play
is
with
in
dolls daily.
she is in his house. She is in
Yes,
his
she is.
house. Okay, so you are trying desperately, because if she is not his wife yet, she is not allowed to be in his house.
But she is his wife. At the age
Okay,
of 6,
so
they are
she
married.
is
So
in
that
his wife.
husband and
Okay,
wife.
so why Muhammad he took a wife and he put it in put her in his house, but yet he will
Yes.
not sleep with her?
All
What
right.
he
So
was doing?
that is the argument, right? So I'll come
What?
back
No,
to
no. I'm
that.
asking you what he
I'll come
was
back to that.
what he was
I'll
doing with
tell you.
her.
I'll
Mm,
tell you that. I'll tell you exactly that. Right.
mm,
But with my understanding, please
mm,
hear me out and just I really appreciate it if I'm not interpreted, right? Because this is what I
mm,
know and I respect what I know, and then I respect what you know. So I'll hear every sentence of what you say.
mm,
All right. So just
mm.
5 minutes if I can speak. All
Go ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mm,
All right, so Mr. Prince, so Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had his first wife, right? He was married to her for
mm,
around 40 years, so
mm,
40 or 20 years, right? So he had a pretty long marriage, and then once she expired, he had his other marriages, right? One of those marriages was Aisha radiallahu ta'ala. Now she is the youngest of his wife, right? Now why is she the youngest of his wife? Some scholars say that it is because after Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam died, she was the one who gave the most of the hadith,
mm,
right, about how to live a Muslim life, how to perform good deeds, and
mm,
whatnot. All the hadiths, most of them, including the one which you mentioned, is narrated by Aisha radiallahu ta'ala. And at that time, people were very curious to know what Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said even after his death. So one reason why he married her at such a young age, and it is said that it is mentioned actually that she was very knowledgeable and she was very fast learning, right? Aisha radhiyallahu ta'ala. So it is said that due to her knowledge, skills, and due to the fact that she could remember all these hadiths, he married her at the young age, not very much before when he died, right? So he had a very less lifespan after that,
Mm.
so that he can live with Prophet Muhammad and later on narrate all these hadiths to different people. She, out of all the wives, she narrated the most number of hadiths. So the reason why it is said that she married him at a young age is because she could learn from him and she was a knowledgeable person. She could learn a lot from him and later narrate the same. So this is what it could be the reason why she
Okay,
married her
so
at
you
a
are saying
young
to
age.
me Islam will be preserved by a child?
No, she was grown up after
No,
Muhammad
no,
Sallallahu
no.
Alaihi Wasallam
No,
died.
no.
She
Why he
crossed
married her
20.
at the age of 6? You said to me because of what? What is the purpose now he married her? I'm trying to listen to you carefully. What is the
Yes.
purpose of Muhammad to marry a child at the age of 6? Say it again to me.
So that
What is the
she
purpose?
can stay with Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and learn his way of life and later
Okay,
on narrate the Sunnah to all the people who are curious to
okay,
know about his life.
okay, okay. Let us see if this is the purpose. Muhammad, he said, if you write a hadith of me, you have to erase it. Is that
Hmm.
correct? If you have to, if you wrote a hadith from me, you have
Oh.
to erase it. Muhammad, he forbid Muslims from writing hadith. So what do you mean Aisha, she was there to preserve the hadith of
No,
the
no,
Prophet?
pardon me, I don't understand. Which hadith is that?
This is Sahih Muslim and this is Sahih. It says,
Tell
do
me the
not,
number, Sahih Muslim.
Sahih Muslim, hadith number 3004. Don't take
Zero.
down anything from me. And he who
Yeah,
take
yeah, I'm
down anything from
cross-checking it.
me except the
So,
Quran, he should efface that narrated from me. So this is a false statement. The Muslims they come with that he marry Aisha so she can remember and she can
no, no,
quote.
no. Right. So, Mr. Prince, you are contradicting your own statement where you are taking verses from the hadith and you are questioning me regarding that. But now you tell me that the hadiths are itself wrong. Then I'll agree with you and follow the Quran. But my question is, if
No,
you
no,
are
no, no. You
quoting me
didn't.
with
You know
one verse,
what the Quran? What
no,
the
listen to
Quran?
me.
Where
Listen
I
to me.
showed you the
Listen to me.
Quran
Listen to me.
saying you can't divorce the children. Did I show you the verse? Yes or
No,
no?
no, no, no. Regarding the verse number 143, Sahih Bukhari, right?
My friend, did
Regarding
I
that,
show you one by one? Did I show you a verse from the Quran saying how to divorce children who did not have their menstruation yet? Yes or no?
uh, uh, did you? कौन सा में
What,
वो?
you
I didn't
forgot?
cross check
Here we
that
go.
other.
We go back. Here we go. Chapter 65, verse number 4. Divorcing little young children who don't have their menstruation yet. So don't argue with me about she was not. The Quran
No,
allow
I'm
you.
not having an argument. I'm
Okay, so
having a
now,
discussion. I would never have an
so now we
argument with you,
have the
right?
Quran.
I'm
So
having a
we
discussion.
hold on. So it confirmed by the Quran that you can divorce the children. So you are saying to me the Quran allow you to
Hmm.
divorce children who you slept with them, but he don't allow you to marry them.
Uh, that is your interpretation,
This is
right,
not
Mr.
mine.
Prince?
This is not mine. It's in front of you. It's in front of you. This is that
No, no.
Quran, chapter 65, verse number 4. And the interpretation
अच्छा,
here we see in the screen. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. I can change it for you.
वो पढ़ो खाली क्या है सो? हाँ, I'm having a look, right?
Mm.
I mean कहाँ है बाप कहीं cancel करे हो?
वो लाइव में दिखा मैं क्या दिखा रहा
बाप निकाल लो को. हाँ उसमें है वो
हूँ
chapter 15. हाँ उसमें खाली देखो.
वर्स नंबर 4 नहीं
हाँ ये verse number कौन सा 4 है? Verse number 4. हाँ वो निकाल डालो वो उनका निकाल डालो. I'm sorry for that. I'm
No
just
problem. No problem. We can ask Zakir Naik about this. What Zakir Naik will say? He will say, Brother Teta, did the person name contemporary? And he already come with the conclusion. And if we go
oh,
to the book
you're
of
mocking.
Jalalain, he will say to me different story. My friend, it's in front of your eyes. Don't bring me a Jalalain, don't bring me a Zakir Naik, don't bring me all the crazy stuff. It's in front of you, nothing of my own mouth. This is not my interpretation, this is not my statement. This is your Quran, this is your scholars, and take it from there.
No. Verse number 4. And those who no longer expect menstruation among your women, if you doubt, then their period is 3 months. And those who have not menstruated, and for I don't believe I can see the.
It says, and those
No,
who did not menstruate it. Does it say that? Does it say that? Who those who don't menstruate it, don't menstruate it, which means they don't have menstruation. It's in the front of your eyes. I just heard you saying it.
no, wait a second. And those who have no longer accepted menstruation among them, if you doubt, then their period is in 3 months. And those who have not menstruated, that is an interpretation which you're providing. I just need a better verse. Quran chapters.
Hmm.
Everyone is providing the answer. I don't know where. Chapter Quran chapter 65 verse here, correct? Exact proper verse, Sana. I'm just searching for a proper verse, right?
Hmm.
If I may ask you,
Hmm.
Mr. Prince,
Hmm.
if I may ask you, does the words do the words mention that a child not having her first
It
menstruation
says,
are those the words?
no, it says, Wallati lam yahidna, and those who never had menstruation yet. Those, yes, is children's. They never have menstruation yet.
No,
So
no. Is
those
it mentioned as children, those who have never had their first menstruation? Is it
does not say the word children, but it says it clearly. Those who, they're giving you cases. Those who have menstruation already, and those who
not the
never,
interpretation?
my friend, those who have menstruation, wallahi ya'isna min al-mahid,
As for
those who,
those of you women who have reached
okay,
menopause,
my
if you
friend,
have
hold
any,
on, my friend, listen. Do you see the screen in front of you?
which one? Your screen, no?
Yeah, do you see it?
Your screen is
Okay,
loading.
all your scholars agree. All your scholars agree that
Mhm.
this verse is about who? Those who didn't have menstruation because they are getting old, and
Mm.
those who they never have menstruation because they are so young. How we can divorce them? Still, they have to wait 3 months. This is what the verse is
Those
about. Okay,
who have
so
reached
here it
menopause, if
says,
you
and
have
this is
any,
tafsir al-Jalali in
um,
front of you. It says,
person who gets
Wallahi lam
menstruated.
yahidna, and those who never
No,
had their
no,
period.
Mr. Prince.
Mm,
Mr. Prince, I have the same verse. I'll
mm,
just read it out for
mm.
you, please.
Okay, okay.
As for those of your women
Mm,
who have reached menopause, if you have any doubts, their
mm,
term shall be 3 months. And for those who have not menstruated,
mm.
right?
Okay,
So
who is the
those who
one?
have not
Who is the one
menstruated,
who has not
right?
menstruated? Who are they? Why they don't have menstruation yet?
See, menstruation. I have a friend who is a doctor and menstruation. What do you call gynecologist? Right? She's a gynecologist, and I am very much familiar that
Mm.
menstruation has various cycles. People go through various problems, and they miss. Sometimes they even
We
miss
are
for a
not.
month.
It
So
doesn't
this is
say they
very
miss. They
interesting and
never,
very important.
never. Allati lam in Arabic mean they never, never. They never have menstruation. Read it carefully, my friend. It's not about
Who have
somebody
not
miss. Those,
it?
it's in the verse is speaking about. Listen carefully. The verse speaking about
Hmm,
those who they give up, which means they cannot have menstruation because they are old, and those who
yeah.
never have menstruation. So the opposite direction. Once she is so
No,
old,
no.
she cannot have
It's
menstruation no more. So how what we would do now? We wait for 3 months? Yes. And what about the one
it's
who
not.
never have menstruation?
It is not. What do you call that? It's not this or that, right? It's not like plus or
My
minus. It's
friend,
not
listen,
that.
listen.
It's a sentence. Either it has provided a sentence.
Are you honest man? Are you an honest man?
Yes, I am. So
Okay,
like you, I am
read
an
with me
honest man.
carefully. This is what you Muslims you teach us. I have a degree in Islamic law. This is what you Muslims you teach us in school. Your scholars, your sheikhs. Read carefully. It says, and those who have not yet menstruated because of their young age.
No, but as for the interpretation, as for those who have who where did that go? And also for those who have not menstruated, that's the end. It has no mention of age whatsoever.
My friend,
Can you just
in the
uh,
interpretation of the Islamic scholars, all of them they agree because
no,
of
I
their
am
young
not
age.
going to interpretation side.
No, no,
Even
no.
you
Okay,
can
okay,
agree with
okay, okay,
this.
okay,
Even you
okay.
can
Hold
agree
on,
with
hold on.
it.
Why Muslim scholars
Please, uh,
they
uh,
say, okay, hold on, I'm going with you. Why Muslim scholars they agree? This is about young age of childrens, and you don't. Why they get it that? You don't speak Arabic. I speak Arabic. My language is very clear. It says, "Wallahi lam yahidna." They never have menstruation yet. Then we
they
go.
it
Then we
it
go.
basically means
Hmm.
they have not menstruated.
No,
not
no.
yet
Wallahi lam
menstruate.
yahidna, lam yahidna, wallahi lam. They did not
The
have.
statement
They never have. They did
is
not because they did not reach that point. They don't have that.
mentioned that way. So please don't. That's a wrong interpretation, or totally out of
My
context.
friend,
I am
okay,
appealing
okay.
to
Can you give me a Muslim here have a correct interpretation for the verse? Who is the
so
one?
yeah.
Who is the one who have a correct interpretation?
So www.quranful.com.
www. Okay, what does that mean? Give me the interpretation. What is the name of the tafsir? Who is the
With due
scholar?
respect, with due respect, just please don't mock me,
My
right?
friend, I'm not mocking you.
So
I'm asking you who is the one who
www.
agree with you. Don't tell me www.
www.quranful.com.
What?
www.quranful.com. Go to the website.
Quran full?
ful.com.
Okay, what about it?
In that website, there's an interpretation. You asked me for an
So can you please
interpretation.
open
What
the
is the name of
website
the scholar? What is the name of the
www.quran.
scholar? Give me the name of the scholar.
No, if you can just go through the website, you just wanted
My
an
friend, what is the
interpretation.
name of the
Right?
scholar? So anyone can say anything, you accept his interpretation. We need a scholar. Give me a scholar name. Who is a scholar? That's it. And I make an article now, I post it in the internet, and you take it. Is that the case?
No, it is the direct meaning of the
No, if you can just have a look into it, right? I'm not trying to
My
disagree or
friend, I
prove
am
you wrong.
asking you.
I
Don't
just
give
want
me.
you to have a look into it,
Don't
right?
give me. There's tons of stupid article written by stupid people. They have no knowledge. Give me a name of a scholar, please. What is the
sir,
scholar name?
Christian Prince,
Hmm.
because you know to read Arabic, and this website is providing both the Arabic and the English translation to
No,
it.
no
So
problem,
if
my
you
friend.
can,
My friend, no problem.
yeah, if you
But you
can
have
please open the
you
website.
yourself, you should not accept an article. You should accept a scholar. What is the name of the scholar? Do they say
Yeah,
there?
okay, we do agree to you, and we will listen to you also. If you can just open the website and tell us if the translation is correct or not.
You can correct us. You can
Translation for
correct
Correct
us.
us
what?
if the
Right?
translation
Translation
is
for the
not correct.
verse?
You can open the website. We are just requesting you
Translation
to
for the
open the website.
verse? Translation for the verse?
Yeah, translation for the verse according to the website which is shown
Okay,
here. The
we have.
translation
Okay,
is
here we go. We
different
can
what
go
you are
here.
showing.
Okay, what the translating there is translation of who? We can show it in the screen. What the name of translator?
Yeah, you please enter the website www dot.
No problem. What is the name of the translator?
We are just trying to get to know
My
it.
friend,
One
no
second, one
problem.
second. We
What
got
is
it.
the
We
name of
got
the
it. We got it.
translate? What is the
Translated
name?
by Talal Itani. Talal Itani.
Talal Itani. Hold on. Let us see if Talal Itani here. Itani, here we go. Is that Itani? Itani,
Yes, Itani.
Itani, Allah, Itani, God. What is that? I don't know.
Itani
Itani,
in English.
Talal. Okay, let's see here. I'm not sure if this one. I see here somebody Itani. I don't know.
कौन सा था सो चलेगा वो कहाँ था सो कौन सा नंबर था 60
Talal. Al Talal.
Is that the one? Is that the one you are talking about? This translation?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just open it and we'll just
Okay,
cross check
so
with that.
what will change?
Yeah, please. This is the thing.
Actually,
Yeah.
you just make it clear now more. It says, and those also those who have not menstruated have not menstruated, which mean they never have menstruation. It's clear. This is your translation. What they do, what they don't have, they don't have menstruated, so they never have that. If a girl she reach the age of menstruation, she have
As for those
menstruation,
of
she
your
have
women who have
menstruation.
reached menopause, if you have any doubts, their term shall be 3 months. And for those who have not menstruated, right, that doesn't interpret that it is not to be your interpretation is
My
one interpretation,
friend, the
but that
verse,
doesn't
I
mean the
don't, I don't know what to
interpretation,
say to you, my friend. The verse here is about women who don't have a bleeding no more. All the verse is about women who don't have menstruation. Do you see it? So there is women who don't have menstruation because they are old. There's a children who they have never have menstruation, and there's women they will not have menstruation no more because they are already carrying a baby. This is what the verse is about. So
that's
women who
not how it is.
no, this is what it
Listen to
says. This is what it
I
says.
am
Women who cannot have it because they are old, and children who don't have it yet because they are young, and those women who they are pregnant already with a child, so they will not have
Mr.
it.
Prince,
When a woman she is carrying a child, she
Mr.
will
Prince,
not do menstruation no
Mr.
more.
Prince, Mr. Prince,
Mm.
I would your interpretation. I'm not disagreeing with your
It's not my
interpretation. I'm not
interpretation.
disagreeing with your perspective.
Stop saying
Right.
my
So,
interpretation. I'm showing you your Islamic scholars. You see,
so,
it is you who
so
is playing with the
see,
interpretation. When I show you, hold on,
I'll tell you,
no.
I'll,
You see, let us
you're
be.
not listening to me. If
You
you're not
claim.
listening to me, it's not a
No,
debate,
I
right?
don't.
It's a
No, this
debate.
is
It's
not
a
a debate. I
two-way
never
thing.
debate a Muslim. Muslim don't
Right?
debate. My friend, you are playing games. This is that the one who says the
Hello,
interpretation
hello,
in front
no.
of you? Is that a scholar or not?
No,
Is
Mr. Prince, for your
is a
statement,
Jalalain
Muslims do not debate. Mr. Prince,
is a
Mr.
Jalalain
Prince,
a scholar? Is he a
Mr. Prince,
Christian scholar or a
Mr.
Muslim
Prince,
scholar? What? Okay,
Mr. Prince,
what
for
about
your
Ibn Kathir?
statement,
Hold on. What about Ibn
for,
Kathir? Do you agree with Ibn
Mr.
Kathir?
Prince,
Do you agree with
Mr.
Ibn
Prince,
Kathir?
listen to me.
Do you agree
No,
with
please
Ibn?
listen to me once.
This is hold
Listen to me
on.
once.
No, I don't
Listen
listen.
to
You
me
are
once.
wasting my time. This is Ibn Abbas. What about Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet? Is he a donkey? Do he speak with Arabic?
Mr.
Okay, Ibn
Mr.
Abbas saying,
Prince,
read it.
Mr. Prince,
No, read with me
Mr.
carefully.
Prince,
Read with
Mr.
me
Prince. So
carefully.
now what we had is a debate,
Read with
right?
me
You said a statement,
carefully.
I
Read.
said
No,
I said
let me
a
hang up on
statement.
you and I will
So
call you
please
back.
don't
Hold
talk.
on. No, I don't want to listen. Liars. It's in front of you. This is Ibn Abbas. Oh, messenger of Allah. What about the waiting period of those who do not have menstruation? Who is the one is answering? Who is the one is asking? Muhammad is answering. Because they are too young. And Muhammad gave them this verse. So look how they play games. Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince. What Mr. Prince? Are we going to repeat ourselves until tomorrow? This is your prophet. Are you going to accuse your prophet to be a liar? So I will call you back and I want you to read this and stop giving me your own fictions. Okay, did you see, my friend, what your prophet said?
Did I don't understand. I was speaking to you and it got cut.
No, because you are just going over me. You don't want to read. I'm showing you. This is Ibn Abbas. This is the cousin of your prophet, and they are asking the messenger of Allah. Did you read with me? It
No, no,
says, my
Mr.
friend,
Prince, Mr.
are you
Prince, before
accusing
that,
your prophet to be a
Mr.
liar?
Prince,
Are you
please,
accusing your
Mr.
prophet to
Prince,
be a liar?
Mr. Prince, can you please hear me out, right?
No, I
I
don't want to
am
hear you
talking about
out.
your
No, you
statement
see
about
here,
Muslims do
this
not
is not
debate.
about your opinion or my opinion. We are showing you what
It
your
is
prophet said.
about,
Are you?
at the end it comes down to that, right? Your
No, we
YouTube
are not
channel
coming
is
down to that
about
because
your
you are
opinion
refusing.
on Islam.
You are refusing to read. Why you don't want to read for us? Read what your prophet said. Here we
I
go.
read each and everything that you gave.
Okay, read
Just
it. Read it.
for once,
Read this one.
stop and
Read this
for
one for me.
once stay on one
I
topic
want
and
you to
end it
read
to the
what is highlighted in the screen, please. Go ahead.
which hadith is this?
This is from the book of Abbas, and this is your prophet being asked question.
What about the Quranic verse which you are talking about?
This is the
That is
verse.
done.
This is what the one we're talking about. Still, they are there. Don't you see? This is the same verse we are talking about. This is a chapter 65, verse number 4. In the explanation, they asked the prophet to explain. This is why the prophet he gave them this verse. What about they ask him, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period for those who do not have menstruation because they are too young? Do you see it?
And where are you quoting this from?
This is the book of Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet, the first one ever who
I
your
said I don't. Is it a hadith or is it the Quran?
This
Is
is
it
a
any of those?
hadith. In the same time, it's interpretation. It's a hadith and interpretation. This is
No,
in
no,
the
no.
book of interpretation.
Is it a hadith?
It is a hadith.
Is it authentic?
Everything in Islam is not authentic. There's nothing in Islam is authentic. The Quran is not. The Prophet is not. The
Which
angels are
hadith?
not. Allah is
Which
not. And you are
hadith?
asking me, is it authentic?
Sir, just now you told me it's not about opinions, and now you're presenting me
No,
your
I'm showing
opinion.
you your opinion.
Right.
No, you asked me. You asked me. Is that
I
authentic?
asked a simple
I gave
question.
you
See,
my
I believe
opinion.
in
I
two things.
gave you
Either
my
see,
opinion. Nothing in
unlike
Islam is
other
authentic.
religions, I don't have
Nothing,
different versions,
nothing in
right? Either
Islam
I have
is
Quran
authentic, my friend.
or
Don't
hadith,
don't
and
ask
I
me.
have interpretations of hadith.
Okay,
I
so
believe
my
in
friend,
Quran
okay,
and the
hold on.
hadith.
Okay, let's make clear. So all Muslim scholars agree that this is about children who they got married and now we are divorcing them, except you don't agree. Is that the case?
Do you talk for all the Muslim scholars? I just want to be clear,
All
right?
of them, all of
You
them
can talk
agree.
for all the
All of them
Muslim
agree. Here
scholars
we
because
go.
I don't
I
believe
can
that's true.
switch to any you
If that's
want.
true, I would believe you are God, right? Instead of Trinity.
My friend, listen,
What else?
we don't want to waste your time or my time. Why all Muslim scholars agree, but yet you don't want to agree?
How can you talk about all the Muslim scholars when I
Because I'm
just
sure.
showed you an interpretation which is not your way?
What do you mean
Simple
my
as it
way?
is.
What do you mean my way? What do you mean my way?
I Your way, you are using the word yet in
Okay,
the
show me.
interpretation.
Okay,
There is
show me
no
the
word
Muslim
yet.
scholar. No problem. Show me the Muslim scholar which agree with you.
I just showed you. I mean,
No,
दिखाओ
you don't
कहाँ है
show
वो
me.
आपको
You show you.
I-
Itani. Go
Well,
to Itani.
that is
Go to the same verse, Itani.
this is not a scholar. This is a translator.
All right, so that's the translation that I'm
This is
following.
stupid translation. I can make a translation too. We're talking about scholar, like show me Ibn Kathir, show me
But
Al-Qurtubi,
then
show
a
me
translate.
Al-Jalalain. My friend, when you want to show, when you say a scholar, not somebody is a translating. I can translate the Quran too. It does not make me a scholar. So I'm asking you, who is
See,
the scholar?
scholars give
Who is the
interpretations. That's
scholar?
what they do. Agreed.
Who is the scholar agree with you? Do you have one?
So
Who is Itani?
I unlike you, nahi, nako. I unlike you do not talk on behalf of all scholars, right? That's one thing. And the second
No,
thing is with all due
I
respect,
talk in the
please
behalf
don't
of all
attack
this.
on me. I am not a person who attacks, right? Because
I talk,
you are one of the
my
channels who
friend,
present such a debate. There
my
are various
friend.
Muslim channels
Okay,
where there are various
listen,
Muslim
listen.
audience which laugh
Hmm.
at the same commentary which a Muslim person gives. I am not
Okay,
supporting
hold on.
him. I'm not
This is
supporting
Ibn
you,
Kathir.
right? I am here to
Have
learn,
you ever
unlike
heard?
you mock me and you tell statements that you Muslims do not
Have you
debate
ever heard of
and
Ibn
you talk
Kathir?
about
Have
scholars.
you ever
I
heard of Ibn Kathir?
I do not want about told you the translation. I
So
proved
why
that
they
your
are
translation
agreeing with me?
my translation is different.
Why they are agreeing
Mr.
with me? Why all of them they agree that this is about young
One
children?
of them can you mention at least 10 scholars by name who agree with you?
Yes, all of them, not 10,
Because I think
100, all
all
of
of
them. Here
them,
we go.
you talk for all Muslim
Hold
scholars,
on, let me,
right?
listen. Here we go. I am in the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Choose any interpretation you want. All of them, they agree. All of them. Look how many we have. Look how many.
नहीं, तलाश पर में नको, तो just
Look how many. Alhamdulillah, we have hundreds. All of them, they agree. This is about divorcing children. Shall we start from the top? At-Tabari. Here we go.
I don't want you. See,
Don't call me again. Don't call me again.
you are
You're a
putting
kid.
in
You're a
statements.
kid. Can you quote for me 10 scholars they agree with you? All of them they agree. All of them. They're speaking about marrying children's. I showed you Ibn Kathir, I showed you At-Tabari, I showed you Al-Jalalain, I showed you Abu Abbas. I will show you tons. What do you want? All the scholars. And the verse is so clear. But because it's a shameful cult, they want to play game. This is Az-Zamakhshari. We showed you At-Tabari. We showed you Al-Jalalain. Here we go. Hunna Saghair, the young ones, the little ones, the frozen children. Change different. At-Tabrasi. Here we go. You see, we are changing for you. All of them, they agree about the same thing. Children's. They are children's. What's wrong with you? This is your cult, and you are trying to fight it. So what we will do now, Afan?
Hello?
Yes, what we will do now?
Yeah, so Mr. Prince, see,
You said to me,
if we go on
show
the
me 10
top,
scholars.
from the top,
You said to me, show me the 10 scholars. I will show you 100. So what we will do now?
no, I didn't tell you to show me the scholars, please. I told you I don't want interpretation as far as how the statement goes in, right? The argument started
Hmm.
with me talking about Aisha and the reason why he married her, and I stated
Oh, who is the
that
one? Who is the one who gave you
menstruation
the
can happen.
reason? Who is the
Right?
one who gave you the reason?
Who is the one?
Who
Just
is?
tell me.
Yeah, who is the one who gave you the reason to marry Aisha?
This, huh?
Who is the one who gave you this reason? The one you come with. Who is the one who gave it
Uh,
to you?
I see. I'll tell you how it happened. Right? Who is the one? I see. Quran is based on how you take it, how you learn from it. Right? This is what I learned from
How
it.
you can learn
If
from
you're
it? You don't even speak the language, and every translation give you a false translation. All of them they lie. As an example, the Quran says beat your wife, correct?
Quran says beat your wife.
Okay,
Off
how
topic.
many translation they say beat them lightly? How many translation they say first you do this, second you do this, third you do this, but the Quran never said first, never say second, never third, and never say lightly. They lie to you.
Those who lie to me, they are going against the
Okay,
Quran, they are
now
going
I'm
against
asking
the
you,
Bible, they
who
are
is
going
the one
against
gave you
the Torah.
who is the one gave you the
If
reason
you-
for Muhammad to marry a child? She is 6 years old. Who is the one who come to you and says the reason because he wanted to Aisha to learn? Who says that to you?
See, Mr. Prince,
Hmm.
Mr. Prince,
Well, I'm listening.
Mr. Prince. Yeah. So, as far as I understand, you are well versed in the language, right?
This is my language. This is the only language I know.
The Arabic, no, Arabic language.
Yes, it's my language. This is my language. Arabic is my language. I'm an Arab.
Oh, that's nice. So you are well versed with the language, yes. But
Mhm.
then, do you know how many dialects of Arabic are there?
It doesn't matter. I speak them all.
You speak them all, well and
Yes.
good. Now,
Mm.
are you sure that all the interpretations with the one which you interpret are right and all the other interpretations, no matter what they
There's
be,
no
are wrong?
other
Are you sure about
interpretation. No, there is no other interpretation. The scholars of Islam are very well known. Anyone else,
it? No, no, we are not talking about the
those are
scholars.
not.
I'm talking about you, right? So you
I
believe
don't
that
have
your
my interpretation.
interpretation.
I did not give you my interpretation. I gave you your scholar's interpretation, my friend. What's wrong with you? I did not give you my interpretation. For me, I agree with them, but still, at the end of the day, it's what the religion teach, what I think. So if I think something and Islam does not teach
Uh,
that, that is not going
so,
to be right. So it is
Mr.
not my
Prince, Mr. Prince,
interpretation.
yeah. So, Mr. Prince,
Mm,
as far as how it has gone, I have come here to learn from you, right? So,
mm,
as far as what I have learned, right, from the debate,
mm,
is that you showed me, and I'm not talking about the interpretation, I'm talking about the translation.
mm,
You showed me a word with yet in that number, kaun sa tha? So the Quranic verse,
mm.
and I showed you without yet. So those both can mean differently, right? Now the interpretation is that all you showed, right?
My friend.
That that I
The one who gave
interpreted it.
interpretation, those the Arab, the one who gave interpretation. Do you think they don't speak good Arabic? Do you think they are donkeys? So the one who translate for you today.
I do not know them, so I can't comment. I
No,
hope
you
you know
can't
them.
comment.
You
Those
would
are
know
your
that.
scholars. Those are the one who taught Islam for centuries. Now they are stupid. Come on. Ibn Kathir is a donkey. Al-Jalalain
See,
is a donkey.
the thing
Ibn
is, the
Abbas,
thing is,
Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet, is a donkey. I mean, come on. We have people from the time of your prophet saying, yes, this is about the children's.
but then my point is simple. Let's just go beyond that point that I believe in the Quran and the Hadith and not on interpretations. Most
Okay,
of
no
them which are
problem. You
baseless,
believe
right?
in the
This is what
hadith.
I believe.
You believe in the hadith. It says Muhammad he
But
had
let us
sex with
argue.
Aisha. You believe
And
in the
I'm
hadith.
asking for
No
a very healthy
problem.
argument, right?
Muhammad he had sex with Aisha at the age of 9. Show me where
Right.
Aisha at the age of 9 she have her menstruation, and then you get me busted. I'm listening.
Okay, so
Mm,
I'll tell you frankly, right?
mm,
I'll tell you very frankly, there
mm.
is nowhere the mention of
So why
her
you are making things
getting
up?
her. Okay, but show me,
The
right?
normal
Listen, hear me
age,
out. Don't cut me out. Don't cut me out.
the
Don't cut me out.
normal
I hear
age.
you.
Mm,
Don't cut me out, Mr. Prince.
mm.
Please don't cut me out.
Okay,
Show me a verse where it states that she didn't. Show me a verse.
not a verse. I showed you hadith.
Yeah, show me a hadith
Here we
where
go. It's in front
you
of you.
prove that she
Aisha,
didn't. And you showed me only one hadith,
Aisha,
hadith
she
number
is a
143.
wife. Aisha, she is a wife under the control of Muhammad, living with Muhammad, and Muhammad, he is the one who allow her to pray with her dolls. And not only that, Aisha, she is saying from her own mouth at that time, or the book says at that time,
You are,
Aisha, she was allowed to do that because she was a little girl who did not yet reach the age of puberty. So she is his
is it
wife.
hadith number 143,
Yes,
Mr. Prince? Hadith
yes,
number 143.
yes.
But when we went through it, it just told that she used to play with her dolls. क्या था Soman? Open कर. There was no mention of the age. Even in the translation which you showed me, there was no mention of age. My question still stands.
Okay, so if
Can
I show
this
you,
be between 6
okay,
and 8?
hold on. If I show you a hadith saying that she is about an age, what you will do?
I have to agree with you, right? You are. I'll frankly tell you, you are way more intellectual.
Hmm.
You are way more influential than me. I'm just a random person calling you from India. You have great followers,
Okay.
right? So I would have to agree. But then show me. I'll happily agree. Please.
No problem. Just give me a second. Let me find the hadith. And now, if we find you the hadith, you will admit that your prophet was having sex with the children?
Did you find the hadith, sir?
No, I'm saying if I find you that, you will admit, or you will go and deny
I
it?
have to admit.
All right.
So I'll admit it again. I am very happy to learn, right? And one day I hope I am I am the person who accepts that if I'm wrong, right? I'll happily accept it 100 times I was wrong because I've learned a lot from it. It's always a win-win situation for
No
me.
problem. No
Either
problem.
I learn or I'm correct.
Okay. Let us see. All right. In the hadith in front of us, she was in the house of the prophet, correct?
Hadith number?
Do we agree? No.
Hadith.
Before we move, the hadith in front of
No,
us.
just tell me the number because there's a lag
My friend, the
between
hadith
the
143. That it says clearly that he
Sahih
is in
Bukhari.
control. She is in the house of the prophet, right?
Bukhari, Sahih Bukhari, hadith number?
Yes. No, the one I showed you, the 143. You forgot?
Okay, the 143,
Okay.
right?
She was in the
So
house.
the same one.
She was in
I
the
just
house of
have,
the. Okay. She was in the house of the prophet, correct?
right.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
So,
you know what hadith number? He's talking about the he's talking about the same thing which we spoke about, right? Yes, Mr. Prince. Sorry.
okay. So she was in the house of the prophet, correct?
No, Mr. Prince. The thing was that you'd show me a hadith.
Mm.
Apart from 143, in 143 we had a conversation about it where
I
there's
know.
no
I'm
mention of
asking you
age.
in 143.
Apart from
In 143, is it clear for
yeah,
you? Is it clear for you that she is living in his house? Yes or no?
yeah, she's married to him. Yes.
Thank you. And she live in his house, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When Aisha she have sex with Muhammad at the age
Okay,
of
but
9.
before that,
Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
No, I just
Hold on.
okay.
Hold on. Here we go.
All right, Mr. Prince. All right, not a problem.
This hadith says that she was admitted to his house when she was and when I was 9 years old. Is that correct?
Which hadith?
It's in front of you. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, doesn't matter.
Number?
Here we go.
Admitted to his house when I was 9 years old.
5134.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay. So
And,
now
go to that hadith.
the hadith we showed you, the one previously, 143, it says that she don't have her puberty yet, his menstruation. And you agreed, everybody heard you. You agreed that she is in his house. Here it says that she was admitted to his house at the age of 9. Correct?
Right. So,
okay.
the Prince.
And what time Muhammad you have sex with her? At what age Muhammad you have sex with her?
At what age he's consummated his marriage?
Yes. At
right.
what age? What age?
So he married her. Hear me out. I'm answering you. He married her at the age of 6. He consummated the marriage at the age of 9.
Thank you.
And he allowed her inside his house at the age of 9.
So,
right. But
so he
married
did
to her for 3 years.
My friend, correct. No problem. So here, okay, hold on. So the other hadith saying that she was playing with her dolls in his house, and she don't have her puberty yet.
सही बुखारी
वो पेज नंबर वो
हाँ
So what we will do
alright.
now?
Christian Prince. So can you tell me the hadith number?
5134.
5134 okay hadith number 5134 पूरा खाली है कोई भी खोलो कोई भी I'm sorry for the delay it's just
No
we're
problem.
just searching Yet, married her and she was 6 years old and consummated the marriage when she was 9 years old. Hashim said, I've been informed that. No, not this. The Sahih Bukhari, where it's mentioned that she was playing with her dolls. Which one is? I mean, 143. So, hadith number 143. Search karo. Kholo.
If any one of you having sexual relationships, उसके बारे में you ask him.
Sahih Muslim 3004 कौन सा फिर? Mr. Prince? Right, can you just please tell me the hadith number for where she mentions about playing with her dolls, right? That hadith number.
Which
please?
one? There's many.
No, the hadith number which we talked about, right? Where you told
143.
about her playing with the dolls when Prophet entered. That one.
143. Variant number 13. 143.
143.
In al-Bukhari you will find it in the following. Hadith number 6130.
6130.
6130. क्या है सर? नहीं
मिला तो था
तो हिस्ट्री में जाके देखो ना रहता है बट हिस्ट्री में क्या क्या देखेंगे हिस्ट्री में जाके खाली देखो
6004 है
600 की 3004 ऐसा नहीं कहाँ गया वो please don't take it in a wrong way or please don't criticize me of wasting your time and
No, it's okay.
changing the fact but I am not able to find hadith number 143 and the ones which I find right they are a different verse
6130. My friend, I can give you the link. Here we go. Let me give you the link in your
10.
Skype. Let me give you the link in your Skype. Stop
Yeah,
wasting my time, please. Here we go. This is the link. Open it. This is sunnah.com. This is a Muslim Sunni website. Okay, here we go.
okay hadith book of manners I mean
क्या ये
sunnah.com huh? I used to play with the dolls in the presence of my prophet and my girlfriends used to play with me when Allah used to enter right so Mr. Prince Mr. Prince Mr. Prince,
I'm listening.
I'll read it out so that even I can learn. So I used to play with my dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's messenger used to enter my dwelling, is that right? They used to hide themselves, but my Prophet would call them and join to play with them.
And
Right. So it's nowhere mentioned that it's Prophet house. On the other hand, it's mentioned my dwelling place in an interpretation, which I totally agree. I do not. I from throughout this argument, I didn't take any interpretations. But in this, the interpretation which you sent me, it shows my dwelling place. Right. But if you ignore that also,
where is her dwelling
just
place?
says
Where is dwelling place? This is her room, a place she stay in.
my dwelling place, right? There's no mention of which
what Muhammad okay, what Muhammad is doing what Muhammad is doing
And-
there, what Muhammad is doing in her dwelling place, unless he is the husband.
he's meeting her. Simple.
Meeting her
Let's not
in her room.
complicate it. Let's not complicate it. Let's not interpret it in a way which you want to interpret, or in the way which I want to interpret.
Okay,
let's
listen,
read it as it is.
Listen.
Right.
If we want to play the game of being dishonest, people will laugh at us. Okay. Now, if I now give me a second. Hold on. Wait. I mean, you are the one who agreed a second ago. You said yes, I agree. This is the house of the Prophet.
Agreed with?
You agreed and you said yes, this is the house of the Prophet.
No, I agreed that this is her house. There's no mention of it being his house
Where it
because
says her,
I
where it
read it
says her
again.
house,
I
where
used
it
to
says,
play with my
where
toys.
it says house, where it says house. And
It's
by the
not
way,
saying it's his house. I totally agree
my
with you.
friend,
It's not his house.
first of all, the translation is stupid. Here, read carefully. You know what? I will show you this just to show you how you are a victim of the stupidity of translators. Nowhere here it says in my house or in his house. This is a false
Yes, that is
translation.
true.
It says, read carefully, and I will open it in Google Translation. It says, عن عائشة رضي الله عنها قالت كنت ألعب بالبنات عند النبي. Not even with my dolls, with my babies. She called them her daughters. And then she said,
So basically, Mr. Prince,
hold on,
the interpretation that you're
hold
showing us,
on. I'm losing my
Mr.
patience.
Prince.
Hold on, no, hold on. I'm losing my patience with you. I want to show you
Yeah.
how you became a victim of the lies of Muslims, not only of Islam. I will show you the translation from Google and the
So,
translation. And hold on.
all right. So I'll agree with you for
No,
that.
don't
But
agree.
then
Don't agree with me.
before that,
Please
just
don't.
listen to me.
Hold on. Hold your horses. Please hold your horses. This is a translation by Google. I put the
Mr. Prince, we are both in this argument, and you lose your patience, and I don't.
No,
Right?
don't agree with me. Hold on. Okay, read it carefully. It says, I was playing with the girls when the Prophet used to play with me. The messenger of Allah, blessing, he entered the mosque and come. What mosque?
Did you change the website, sir?
My friend,
Did you change the website?
my friend. No, I use Google Translation. Google Translation is stupid. Here it says in Arabic. Let me show you in Arabic.
You used Google Translation.
Just to show you, I give up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You see, because of your ignorance, it's not my fault. In Arabic, it
No,
does
I'm
not
not
say.
ignoring.
Okay,
So
hold on, hold on,
if
hold
I
on,
would have had
hold on.
ignorance, I would have cut this call
We have a
around 10
Muslim. We
minutes.
have an Arab Muslim
My thing
in
is, I want to learn. I
the
want to
chat.
learn.
Okay, in
I
Arabic it says,
desperately.
shut up. Let me read for you in Arabic. And I as this is recorded. Whoever speak Arabic, I challenge him to call me right now and say you are lying. It says, and Aisha radiallahu shut up.
It's the translation which you showed
I will
me. I didn't show
translate.
you a
Okay.
translation. It's the
قالت,
translation which you are
she
showing your
said,
viewers.
listen,
Sunnah.com. I have it right in front of me.
let me read.
Send me the
Shut up. قالت كنت ألعب بالبنات عند النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. I was playing with my babies, which mean the doors, which the
Just
daughters.
not change the translation, sir. You
I
are
am
using a
not.
translation from the
I'm
first moment.
translating the
You're using
correct
this translator
translation.
and then using
I'm
the translator.
Shut up, you idiot. I'm not lying. It's recorded. You can bring me any Arab to get me busted right now.
I don't want to prove you wrong. I am
You
not
cannot
proving
prove me
you wrong.
wrong. So
Please
don't
listen
tell
to
me
me. Please
why you are
listen to me.
saying to me don't change the translation. This is the first translation. It says in the front of
Listen,
me,
sir.
I was
Listen,
playing
sir.
in the
Prince, sir.
place of the Prophet, in the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in the Nabi, in the Prophet house.
Okay, fantastic. Christian Prince, sir, thank you for sure giving us the proper translation of it.
Okay,
But
so now what we will
do
do?
have to agree, okay, but you do have to agree that all this while in all these debates till today, which you are doing, you were showing this translation to your viewers, which was not even right. When this was not even right, why did you show this translation to your viewers? You could have directly
Because I
translated,
use
used the Google Translate.
no. I will tell you what I use. I use your translation, the first translation, to get you busted. Because even here, I'm getting you busted. Look what you are saying. You are saying you used to enter my dwelling place. This is between two brackets. This is not even in that in the thing. This is a translation added. All right. This is not even in the hadith. And there it says that he used to enter upon where my dwelling place, and then you use it. This is the stupid translator. He put it there in Arabic. It doesn't say that.
But
And
this
then
is what
they
you showed
used to
me.
hide
This is what
themselves.
you've been showing, sir. This is what you've been showing to
No
your
problem,
viewers
no,
since a
because
long time.
even here, saying it clearly that Muhammad is entering upon her. Why he is in the dwelling place of a child? Because he is the husband. And why he
Yes,
forbid her from doing things and not to do things? Because he is the
Mr. Prince.
husband.
That, Mr.
Okay.
Prince.
And that
Mr. Prince.
time, okay,
Mr.
hold
Prince.
on.
Listen.
At that time, Muhammad entering upon Aisha in her dwelling place to do what exactly?
Yes. So we are both agreeing
Mm.
that he entered her dwelling place, right? Along the translations which have showed your viewers, both the translations,
But when
it says her
Aisha,
dwelling place.
she been taken to Muhammad, what age?
6.
9. according to
9
the
is when
hadith.
she went to his house. She married to him at 6.
Okay,
Uh,
no
This
problem. Here we
is
go. Okay,
these are
okay,
the
okay,
ones
okay,
which you
okay,
showed.
okay. Read carefully with me. When Aisha, she said that I was taken to his house, according to you, at the age of 9. This is your
Hmm.
translation, not mine now.
Yes. No. I'm not a translator.
Hmm.
This is the
At what
translation which
age
you are reading and
I
presenting it
have
to.
been informed that Aisha remained with. Okay, read very carefully. He married her at the age
Yes.
of 6, and then he did
Yes.
have the intercourse when she was 9. But at what
Yes.
time Aisha she went to the house of Muhammad? 6 or 9?
9. 9.
9. So a second ago you
Yes.
said 6.
I didn't sell 6.
Okay.
If you can hear me.
So you
You can see the
agree?
entire
Okay.
conversation
So
backwards,
now you are
and you
saying,
can.
okay. So now you are
I
saying,
never
okay.
mentioned
So
6.
now you
I
are
never
saying,
mentioned 6.
hold on. You are saying now he entered upon her at the age of 6 or
Hmm.
9?
He entered her this. He, okay, wait. So I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet,
Hmm.
and my girlfriends also used to play with me when Allah's messenger
Hmm.
used to enter my dwelling place in brackets. So that's an interpretation.
Hmm.
When Allah's messenger used to enter brackets my dwelling place, they used to hide themselves. So it states my dwelling place.
Hmm.
So as far as the interpretation that you have, the translation that you have sent me
Hmm.
along with the interpretation,
Hmm.
it says that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to enter her dwelling place.
Hmm.
So if it's her dwelling place, then it's between 6 to 9 because after 9 she moved in
Oh,
with him.
so you
Right.
confirm that this is between 6 to 9. Okay. Now let us go and
Okay.
see something else. You see, always
Okay.
I try to make the Muslims get excited.
I am not excited, sir.
Now I
You
want you
go.
to make a promise. If I show you a clear proof that Muhammad he was having sex with her when she have no menstruation, what you will do?
I'll agree with you, sir.
No, that's all.
I have.
So all this, so you agree, don't agree. So all this time we were doing what?
Sir, you can understand the benefits, not the benefits actually. The thing that you achieve when I agree with you, right? If you can agree with me, I do know how to debate, and I do know how to accept a mistake. Accept a mistake. Now, when I accept my mistake, in that regret, I'll try to find the right faith. And when
Okay.
I try to find the right faith, and if you are the reason for
All right.
me
All
to
right.
convert into the right faith,
All right.
it'll be
All
a
right.
blessing
All
on you.
right. All right.
Agree?
Okay. This is the
All right.
hadith.
So I want that blessing to come on you. I totally want it,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
blessing to come on me
Okay.
too.
I got you something. Let us see how we can run from this one. When the Messenger of Allah arrived after the expedition of
Hadith
Tabuk.
number. Hadith
Hold
number.
on.
Hadith number.
Hadith number. This is Sunan Abi Dawood, and this is Sahih. Read carefully. This is Sahih.
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 Yes.
Sahih what?
This is Sahih Sunan Abi Dawood. Sahih. Hadith number 4932. It is Sahih.
Sahih Hadith number 4932.
Okay.
Sahih.
All right.
Authentic है वो. Out of the four नहीं, along with the apart from the 4 hadith देखो authentic है कि नहीं. Yes sir, continue please. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay.
You please
At
continue.
what age Aisha she was playing with her dolls?
It's not mentioned from the hadith that you sent
No,
me,
it's
sir.
mentioned. It's mentioned because this is after the expedition of Tabuk and Khaybar. At that age she was 14 years old.
Which I mean hadith check करो no mention करेंगे that 14 years old. All right, so Sahih Hadith. Sahih Hadith which number sir again? कौन सा number बोला?
4932.
4932 में that mentioned that she's 14 years old.
It mentioned that this is after the expedition of Tabuk or Khaybar, which means she is over the age of 14.
नहीं देखो पहले देखो. If he's right, I have a lot to learn, right? I'm sorry that I'm taking a lot of your time. It's just
no problem.
4932.
3432.
32, right?
Yeah.
4932. Actually, currently in India, it's 3 a.m. Right? It's midnight.
No problem.
So, and but then still because of the time difference, right?
Okay, book number. What is the book, Christian Prince? Oh, this hadith.
My friend, let me send you the link. Let me send you the link to your Skype so we can make it.
Yeah, please.
Here we go.
Book of General Behavior. What's I mean?
Book of General Behavior. Hadith number
देख रहा हूँ आया कहना 62 playing with dolls. Okay. Yeah. General Book of Behavior कर रहा है. Sunan Abi Dawud. देखो authentic है क्या first? When the process, okay, I'll read it out. When the messenger of Allah arrived after the expedition to Tabuk or Khaybar, the narrator is doubtful. Okay. So in the bracket it shows the narrator is doubtful, but still I'll
Oh,
continue.
the narrator is doubtful. Where it says it doubtful? Where it says
The
that?
link which you said, which you sent to me.
What?
The link which you sent to me.
Yeah.
In that it reads, when the messenger of Allah arrived after the expedition to Tabuk or Khaybar. In brackets, it's
No, he's
the
doubtful.
narrator
He's
is
doubtful about which one, Khaybar or Tabuk. However, both of them after the age of 14.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, my mistake.
Okay.
The drought raised an end of a curtain which was hung in front of her storeroom, revealing some dolls which belonged to her. He asked, "What is this?" She replied, "My dolls." Amongst them, he saw a horse with wings made of rags. He asked, "What is this I see among them?" She replied, "A horse." He asked, "What is that it has on it?" She replied, "Two wings." He asked, "A horse with two wings?" She replied, "Have you not heard that Solomon had horses with two wings?" With wings, sorry. She said, thereupon the messenger of Allah laughed so heartily that I could see his molar teeth. Okay. And
So
age
Aisha
plus
was
the
where? Aisha
distinction
was
between
where?
the marriage
Aisha was where? In his house or still in the house of the neighbors?
arrived after the he has arrived.
Yeah, but
There's
where?
no
Where?
mention of her where she's staying, sir.
What do you mean?
I'm seeing only the context of the hadith.
This is after the attack of Khaybar or Tabuk. This is before this is now she is 14 years old, which means 4 years after Muhammad is dead. Until now, you are not sure where she is.
Sir, this is I am talking in context to the two
My friend,
hadiths
it
that you have
says
sent
there
me.
after either Tabuk or Khaybar.
Okay.
That
So then
means she is
all right.
over 14 years old.
So Mr. Prince, when you can just if you can pause, you're laughing. So you're talking about Tabuk or Khaybar, right? I am really sorry, I'm unaware of this, but I'll have a look into it. So this, as you state, is around the age of 14. When she was around the age of 14. That's the first claim, right?
I'm
Right?
listening.
Hello?
No, I don't know. You tell me.
Right. So that's the first claim is that she was around the age of 14. And second is that she has dolls. So these are the same dolls that she was playing with her friends. These are the same thing because according to you, she can't continue having her dolls, right? After she's old enough. That is what you state. Right? Okay, so these are the two claims. I mean, तबूक के बारे में देखो ये खाली ईयर देखो बाद में वो ईयर को आयशा रदियल्लाहु अन्हा के एज के साथ कंपेयर करके मालूम हो जाता है तबूक प्लेस है सो तबूक इज अ प्लेस ठीक है खैबर देखो खैबर इज अ नो नो नहीं प्रॉफिट्स एक्सपीडिशन टू तबूक देखो prophets expedition to Tabuk. That time they'll show the year. We'll compare that with the age and we'll get to know. Then that first claim will be right. Muhammad in October 630 AD. 630 AD. Okay. ठीक है आयशा रदियल्लाहु अन्हा की बर्थ देखो नहीं खाली आयशा करके डालो आता हो आयशा वाइफ ऑफ प्रॉफिट वाइफ उनका एज देखो ages birth 13 to 678 613 ना authentic होगा authentic इसमें देखो Mhm. Right. So she's greater than 9 years.
Hmm.
Right. So that argument, Mr. Prince,
Hmm.
Mr. Prince.
I'm
Right.
listening.
So you are right about it, according to Wikipedia, but
Hmm.
so I can't confirm that I am totally right. Right. Even though I'm believing that you are right.
Hmm.
I threw in Wikipedia. Her birth date is 613 AD,
Hmm.
and the expedition of Khyber, Tabuk, that is Khyber.
Tabuk.
Hmm.
Tabuk is 630 AD. Right. So difference between them comes around 17.
Hmm.
So according to that, she is now greater than 9 years old. That means she has already
What do you mean?
menstruated
What do you mean?
according
What
to
do you
me.
mean no greater?
Right.
What do you mean? What? Hold on, hold on. What do you mean no greater than what? What?
Pardon?
What do you mean no greater
He's,
than what?
he's, he's greater than 9 years old. So according to me, I told that if she is 9 years old and she has consummated the marriage,
Okay.
that means she has reached puberty.
Hmm.
Right. So I am agreeing to you
Hmm.
that if we go according to me, and
Okay.
because you are questioning me according to my sense, right?
Hmm.
So that way,
Okay.
now she is 17 years old.
Hmm.
Kya?
Okay, okay.
Okay, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I agree that she's 17 years old, so she shouldn't. So she has dolls now. Now the second part
Hmm.
where she has dolls with her.
Okay. Let me ask you. According to Islamic
Hmm.
scholars, what was the age of Aisha
Hmm.
when she was still playing with toys? Do you know?
When she was still playing with toys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, sir, I do
Because
not
like
know.
let us make it simple. Because we can keep arguing, from
Hmm.
now until tomorrow, and there's no
Yes.
reason for the Muslims to lie about the scars. I'm talking about our normal Muslims to lie and to say something is not there, because in Islamic world, if you say something which is wrong, like especially
Hmm.
about Muhammad, they will kill you immediately, right?
It will.
They will kill you immediately. Nobody dare to play this game. So
They in the sense who, sir, so that I'll be aware of them.
no, I'm asking you now. Do you
Right.
think in somebody in Saudi Arabia or in
Right.
any of those Islamic countries, especially at that time, they are to say a statement which is
Hmm.
not right, and he will stay alive, especially if it is making Muhammad look bad?
Right. So you're telling me there's a hadith or a
I'm asking
verse in
you.
Quran
I
which
will show you. I
states
will show
that
you. I will show you soon what I'm talking about. I'm asking you. Do you think the Muslims
you're.
they will say something it
Hmm.
is false about the wife of the Prophet and about the Prophet?
See, like any person, there are people who are dumb, there are people who are smart, and people make claims. I want to know if it's
my
in the
my
Quran
friend
or in
my
the
friend
hadith.
my friend no, I'm saying to you, if somebody said something about the Prophet in that
Hmm.
time, shouldn't we find all the Muslims going crazy against what he said, just to make it simple for you?
I will never disagree with you regarding
Okay,
few
so
Muslims
now if I
who are
show
really
you if I
extremists.
show you the Muslim scholars agreeing that Muhammad, when Aisha she was in his house, she still don't have her menstruation at the age of 14, what you will do?
You show me, I'll agree with you. I told you that.
All right,
If I agree with you, it's a very big thing for me, right?
all
I
right,
have to agree the fact that the faith that I'm following for all these years
all right.
is wrong. It's a win situation for you,
Hmm,
right? So
okay.
your question doesn't stand now. If I agree with you, you're winning, no matter what.
All right, hold on. Let me give me a second, and I will show you something. Hmm. This is why, for me, when I debate, people who they are, um, you know,
Huh? Yes, sir.
they speak Arabic, they make it easier for me.
Right, but those who speak Arabic, the English is really pathetic. So that time, that causes again a problem, right? I've seen those videos
Hmm,
wherein the Arabic is really beautiful, but because of the English,
hmm.
they interpret everything in a very wrong way,
Okay,
right? So
fine,
it's the both the sides. It's a disadvantage, sir.
no problem. Hold on. Um, I'm just trying to find the hate for you in English because I have it in Arabic. Uh,
Yes. Thank you. Sloth is the sloth is faster than you have found my grandmother.
Okay, if we could not find it in the, we have to use a Google translation, if you don't mind.
No, I do mind. The Google translation
Well,
is
I
a
have no
very bad
choice.
way.
What I will do for you,
But
my
then
friend.
let me just agree with
Okay,
you and
hold.
just
No, no,
tell
no.
me the
Okay,
translation
okay.
which
No,
you
no,
can
no, no, no.
translate.
Here we go. This
Like
is
because you work with
okay. Hold on,
Arabic.
hold on, hold on. I will give you the link too, so you can open Google translation
Trust it.
from your side.
No, I do. I Google translation is still in its
My friend, I don't
initial
care.
stage.
No, no,
Right?
you
It's
can
not that
take it. You can take it to a scholar who speak Arabic. You are just giving me hard time for nothing. Here we go. This is
no,
Kitabu.
for now I'll believe you. Just
Hold
tell me the
on. Let us. I will translate. I will switch from English, from Arabic to English. This is Islamic website, library.islamweb. I give you the link. I click
yeah, please.
translate in front of your eyes. All right.
Okay.
Translate. Now it's going to go to English. All right.
No, you read it in Arabic and you
No
tell me the
problem.
translation
Here we
because Google
go.
translation is
Read
never right.
carefully with me. Read carefully with me. Speaking about the same story we are talking about. Read carefully. This is clear that what meant by a human, non-human toys. Al-Khattabi said in this hadith, playing with girls, which mean the toys, because Aisha, she called them my daughters, is
Hmm.
is not as delusional as other pictures in which is warning come. In Islam, it's forbidden to play, to have like things have images, right? And here it says, in the case of Aisha, because then it was not very important. I said, in the judgment of the view of possible, because Aisha was at the Battle of Khaybar, a girl
Hmm.
of 14 years. And
Yeah, that I agreed
hold
upon
on.
that.
Not only that, it says she did not reach the age of a puberty. She was not.
Is it said there?
Yes, it says that in the age of the book she was definitely not reached the age of a puberty. She don't have that.
Arabic में है मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. So this is in Arabic and
My friend, if it's in Arabic, what's my problem? Do you have somebody speak Arabic? He can call us and read for us right now.
I'm sorry, no.
Okay, let me show you in Arabic. Here we go.
Right. So Mr. Prince, just a request. Mr. Prince, see the regarding this,
Here it
right? I
says, hold on,
totally
hold on,
agree.
hold
I
on.
don't know Arabic, and it's my
It says,
fault.
my friend.
But then, if I find a
hold on,
translation,
hold on. There's people who speak Arabic in the chat. وإنما أرخص لعائشة فيها أنها إذ ذاك كانت غير بالغ, and it was allowed to Aisha at that time to play with the dolls because she was not baligh, which means she did not have property yet. And then it says وإنما أرخص لها, and it was allowed for her at the time of Khaybar. فقالت وفي الجزم بما نظر محتمل أن عائشة كانت في غزوة خيبر بنت 14 سنة إما أكملتها أو so at the time of Khaybar Aisha, she was 14 years old. All right, but in the time of the book she was over the age of 14. So here it says clearly that at that time Aisha, she was in the house of Muhammad, she was the wife of Muhammad, and she was playing with the dolls, and at that time she is not having her period at the age of 14. What you will say now?
right, Mr. Prince, I'm really thankful for your patience and telling me this in the Arabic language as well. But my statement still stands. I'll have this verse. I'll get it. I'll try my 100% best because I'm really grateful for the patience that you have shown throughout the call, and I'm really happy that I have shown that much patience throughout. So I can try a little harder and get a translation for this, right? And then I can come up to you because you come frequently online. So at that time we can talk about this
Okay,
because
can you do
this
me a
still
favor?
for me, not for you.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Can you
I
bring
can.
me someone next time with you who speak Arabic?
No, Okay, that would be something that is hard for me in
Okay,
India,
hold
right?
on.
If you have been to India, you know.
Who is a Muslim in the chat? He speak Arabic. He would like to call us right now to make this clear.
Right now, sir, it's 3 a.m.
No, no,
right
no,
now.
no. Wait,
Everyone
wait.
will
We
be
just ask if
sleeping.
somebody. Maybe we can. Somebody can ask somebody to join us. It will take 2 minutes. Who is a Muslim in
Uh,
the chat? He speak Arabic. He like to call us just to read for us and translate, just to help your friend from India.
I'm there.
As you see, my friend, this is recorded. People they copy my videos and they will show it to everybody. So we cannot lie, otherwise people will laugh at us.
Yes, truly, truly. That's
Okay,
why I've tried my best
so
not
my
to be
friend, I
wrong in
have no
any.
reason to lie to you. First, I'm a Christian, I'm not allowed to lie. Secondly, people will laugh at me. I'm showing you on the screen. So you are the one who keep playing games. I showed you the Quran saying
Uh,
you can divorce children who have no
so
menstruation. You
how can I play games when I'm agreeing that you are
because
the
no, you did
intellectual
not
one and I'm
agree.
here to
No,
learn?
no, no. When I show you the verses in the chapter 65 verse number
Like
4, and I show you
the verse
and
that you're
I showed
showing me,
you
sir.
and I showed you the
So the verse that you're
interpretation.
showing me is
I
in
showed
Arabic.
no, I showed you the interpretation in English. Still you get away with it. You
That
says
is
no.
Google translation. You are very well aware that Google translation is not
This is not
always right.
Google
That are your
translation. I
words
showed you
few
this.
minutes
This
ago.
is Ibn Abbas. It says they asked the Prophet, O Message of Allah, about the waiting period for those who do not have menstruation because they are too young. What you did, you run away from it. You don't want to read it. This is
I
not my
can't read it. It's in
translation.
Arabic.
This is not in Arabic. This is in English.
Will send me the link, no, please. Are you laughing because you have lost patience, or you want me to
No,
lose
I'm
patience, sir?
laughing because I mean it's a game, and this game, you know, it's not we are not
No,
deep.
so it, it,
You
it,
see,
it means as much as it means to
you
you.
remember
It
when I
means
said to
to me
you
as
I
much.
don't debate
See, you
Muslims.
are bringing your religion in
I
front,
don't
that is
debate, my friend,
Christianity,
my friend,
and I have not spoken a
Afran.
single word against
I
Christianity
don't
because I don't want to, right? You
listen.
spoke a bit. You speak about my religion,
Listen,
right? So it's a
okay,
test of
okay.
my
Listen,
patience,
listen.
not yours.
I told
And you
you.
are the one. No, listen to me. Please listen to me. I've heard a lot. I
I
have
told
heard
you I don't debate Muslims. Do you know why?
continuously. And
Because they are not honest. I never saw a Muslim is honest, and you are playing the same game now. Otherwise, why you don't accept this?
have you? Do you talk for all Muslims, sir?
All of
Do you
them,
talk for
yes.
all the
But
billions of
I
Muslims?
never saw a Muslim. He's
Do you?
honest. The Muslim who's honest is
Do
the one
you?
who leave Islam. I never saw a Muslim. Here we go. You are proving to me. I'm showing you what your prophet said, and you don't want to take it. And this is your
I
book.
don't want to
This is the
take it
cousin of
because
Muhammad.
what you prove, you showed me a translation and you told me the translation is wrong. The translation which you showed in
All
every video
Muslim
of yours.
translation is false,
Now,
but still
how do you
no,
expect me
no,
to
no.
believe that
Okay,
it's going to
open
believe
this
you that
link.
you're wrong?
I send you a link. Did you open it to read it?
It's in Arabic.
No,
It's in
it's
Arabic.
no. I send you a new link in English.
Okay.
Let me send it to you again. Hold on.
Bracket
Maybe I sent it to the wrong person. Hold on. Let me
bolo.
be sure. Hold on.
No, you have sent me. Oh, messenger of Allah. Right. So,
Hmm,
and for such in brackets, a bracket, and for such women as despair of menstruation
hmm,
because of old age, if in doubt, or their waiting period. Waiting shall be 3 months. Upon which another man asked, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period of those
hmm,
who who do not have menstruation because they're too young?
hmm,
Because of young age, the waiting period is 3 months.
hmm,
Another man asked, what is the waiting period of those women who are pregnant?
hmm, hmm,
And for those with child,
hmm,
those who are pregnant, their period for waiting shall be till they bring forth their burden,
hmm,
their child, and those who have kept duty to Allah, and whoever fears Allah regarding what He commands him, He maketh His course easy for him. He
hmm,
makes His matter easy, and it is also said, this means He will help him to worship Him well.
hmm. And
Right?
hmm. So what does that mean now?
Okay.
What is the conclusion according to
It means,
hmm.
so basically, this is in regards to the previous hadith which you showed me
No, this is Quran.
in the Quran, right?
Hmm.
But this is in regards to the words which you showed me regarding kya hua uska?
This is about
कौन सा
having
word?
sex with marrying children. Does the Quran teach you can marry children? They're asking him. We marry children.
Expedition to Tabuk or Khyber. This is in regards
This
to
is
that,
not
right?
about
Because we have
Khaybar.
for that.
Stop being an idiot. This is about Quran chapter 65 verse number 4. Are you blind?
Firstly, Mr. Prince, I never called you an idiot or I
Because you are
didn't
being an
curse you
idiot
in
now.
any way
I am giving you
whatsoever.
the link. You
So it
open the
would be
link.
a
Listen,
very
listen.
it would be very mannered
You
of you
open the
if you can
link.
respond to
You
the same with
open the
due
link.
respect,
It
sir.
says in the front of you. Are you
With due
stupid?
respect,
I
I've
don't respect you
spoken to
no
you for
more
more
because
than an
you
hour.
are playing dumb in purpose. It's in chapter 65 verse number 4. This is not a hadith. Forget about the hadith now. And in the interpretation, it says that they
in this
asked the
there's no
prophet,
mention.
they
In this,
asked the
I'll read it to you.
they asked the
I'll read it
prophet,
to you.
what
I'll
about
read it to you.
children? What about divorcing children? So Quran, this verse was given to them as an answer for the request, how
Yes,
we can
yes,
deal with
yes.
divorcing children. So you Muslims, you
If
marry
in doubt,
children who
it
have
says
no
if in doubt.
period.
If in doubt, that's the statement. If in doubt. And for such of your women as despair of menstruation because of old age.
Take care. I lost my voice. Don't call me again. No, 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 don't call me again. That's it. I'm done with you. There's no point of dishonesty to talk with somebody who have no dignity. Dignity is a must. Don't call me. Why you are calling me again?
Huh?
Why you are calling me again?
Oh, so the conversation is ended,
What
right?
ended? Yes, because simply I just gave you the answer. You don't want to take it. It
All
says
right, sir.
they asked the
So I
prophet.
hope,
They
I
asked
hope,
the prophet
I hope
about
that one day
divorcing.
you bring
They
forward
ask
to me
your
a better
prophet about
argument,
what? About
and
divorcing children.
I'll happily accept you cutting my call without
Be-
without a proper send off, sir.
because what
So
we will
thank you. Please bring forward a
what we
better
will talk
argument. No,
about,
I'm ready to accept
there's
your
nothing to talk
statement.
about. There's nothing to talk about. You are, I showed you the evidence after evidence. I show you your scholar saying she was not yet having period at the age of 14.
Right,
I
sir.
showed
Sir,
you the
so if
Quran
you want
saying
to
you
end the
can divorce the
conversation,
children.
at least
I showed
end
you
it.
Aisha
At
have
least
sex
end it.
with
Don't
him at
cut
the age.
it. What do you want to signify by cutting it, right?
No, that's it. There's no need to talk to you. I'm done. What the point? What is the point? Just to scream? You're a liar. You are an official liar. It's in the front of your eyes. Still you want to argue. And this is nothing but a rape, because having sex
No,
with the
you
children
cut my
is a
call
rape.
and you call me a liar. So at least call me in front of me.
I
Right.
call you a liar in front of you many times, and you said to me, why you are calling me names? I'm not calling you names. You are a liar, because why you are not seeing what I showed you? Did I show you? Did I show you that she was 14 yet she is not reaching the age of menstruation? Did I show you that they asked the prophet what about having divorcing
I will
children?
read it back to you. I mean, it's in doubt. It shows, it reads in doubt. It doesn't say
In
she
doubt
has
of
not
what? In
started.
doubt what?
In doubt of her menstruation. So if you can
No,
understand
no, it
gynecology,
doesn't say
you
that.
do
Where do you get this
understand the
from?
fact that it's
No,
not,
no, my
it's
friend.
not
Hold on.
exactly periodic.
Listen. Don't call me again. Just go. Just go. Let me block you. Coward liar. Not only you are a liar, you are a coward.